Chicago's Sports Radio 670 The Score, and Circa Resort and Casino, home of the world's largest sports book. Log on to circalasvegas.com or call 833-247-2258 to reserve your stay today.
I'm Jed Lipinski. In Gone South Season 4, we'll be bringing you news stories every week with no end in sight. Listen to and follow Gone South, an Odyssey original podcast, on the free Odyssey app and wherever you get your podcasts.
And welcome back. Bulls ball from Milwaukee. Lonzo Ball, he's going to sit out the first of a back-to-back weekend, scheduled to play tomorrow night against OKC in the Bulls home opener. Ball played 14 minutes at New Orleans, 5 points, couple of rebounds, 4 assists. Here's head coach Billy Donovan.
He came out fine. I think just, what the medical will do is look at the schedule going forward, going into the back-to-back. So if he, plays the front end of the back-to-back, sits out a couple of days, then we have those several games, or, vice versa. So as they consulted and talked, just felt like this was the better game, but he didn't have any setbacks and actually felt pretty good. But we're going to be cautious on the back-to-back.
All right, that's the head coach of your Chicago Bulls, Billy Donovan. With a win tonight, Billy Donovan will hit the 400 career win mark as a head coach of the Chicago Bulls. In a moment, Bill Whittington, Alyssa Bergamini will join us right here. 670 The Score, the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Lonzo Ball here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
The ideal college search ends with you finding an A-plus school in an A-plus city, and that's exactly what you'll find at Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. Belmont is ranked by U.S. News & World Report for being one of the top universities in the nation for its commitments to value, innovation, undergraduate teaching, and the first-year student experience. And Nashville is widely recognized as a city on the rise, known for music, healthcare, tech, big business, and more. See what Belmont plus Nashville adds up to for you at belmont.edu.
No matter where you are in the world, Verbo knows questions can pop up. That's why Verbo offers 24/7 live support that quickly connects you with a real person, anytime and anywhere. Verbo Private Vacation Rentals. Relax. You booked a Verbo.
Mommy, want to play a game with me and Dad?
Mommy's not feeling good.
You need to vaporize that cold.
Vaporize?
Yeah, with DayQuil VapoCool. It's DayQuil plus a rush of Vicks vapors.
Whoa.
Come on, honey. Let's let mommy rest.
You guys are amazing. And so is DayQuil VapoCool.
DayQuil VapoCool, the vaporizing daytime coughing, aching, fever, power through your day medicine. And to vaporize sore throat pain, try Vicks VapoCool drops. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED in my 12 years of practice. But now you can get world-class care for ED 100% online by going to hims.com. So what are you waiting for?
To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% off brand name prices, go to hims.com/joy.
Hey, Bulls fans, join me, Bill Whittington, and the voice of the Bulls, Chuck Swirsky, right here on The Score for all the action of Chicago Bulls basketball.
Steal the slam from side three ball. Bulls have busted this baby wide open.
Hear every exciting play of Bulls basketball here on Sports Radio 670 The Score and 670thescore.com, Chicago's official radio home of the Bulls.
This Odyssey Sports broadcast is presented by Health Markets. Shop for health insurance your way.
The following is a presentation of Chicago Bulls basketball and 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network. The Bulls are now on the air.
Kobe, he checked left side three. Top side three. Put it in the hole. Ball game over. Bulls win. Time to dance.
Bulls basketball is brought to you by Bosch Power Tools, Great Clips, Circa Resort and Casino, Northern Illinois Food Bank, Marquette Bank, Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Loyola Medicine, Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11, and Remy Martin. Now with the home team call, here's three-time NBA champion Bill Whittington and voice of the Bulls, Chuck Swirsky.
And we are live in Milwaukee right here on the Bulls Radio Network. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Whittington, Alyssa Bergamini, Robbie Triano, Sean Sears. In our 670 The Score studios, Glenn Bowman spinning the dials here in Milwaukee. And let's get to it. Let's break it down with Bill. Three-time NBA champ, sponsored by Ziegler Subaru of Kenosha. Enjoy the laid-back experience of Ziegler Subaru of Kenosha. As we always come to Milwaukee, Bill Wennington says, Chuck, don't fear the deer, fear the beer.
And you didn't buy me one.
It's early, Bill.
Not for me. Anyway, it's game 2 of the NBA season for the Bulls, and they came out and did not play their best the other night in New Orleans. So tonight, in my opinion, is a bounce-back game. Try to get guys going. Obviously, did not shoot the ball well. Had way too many turnovers. We've talked about that in the post-game show with Alyssa, and Charlie has made sure to mention it already here. So you just have to take care of the basketball. You're playing a very good team in the Milwaukee Bucks. Their problem last year and for this year is going to be staying healthy. They got to keep guys on the floor, and they kept their stars on the floor in their home opener against the Sixers. The Bucks outscored the 76ers by 19 points when Lillard played 38 minutes on the court, was the highest plus minus of any Bucks player, but also Giannis has got to stay on the floor with him. But Lillard's starting to fit in, and he said all the right things this year. Again, obviously last year, his first year here, trying to fit in, had some personal problems. I'm looking for him to have a big year this year, and if they can stay healthy, they're going to be good. But having said that, Bulls have to take advantage of this early season meeting where they're not quite 100% up to par yet.
You're right, Bill. Great point. Lillard played like the Lillard of Portland. He had 30.6 rebounds and 9 assists. Who you banking on? Sponsored by Marquette Bank. Love where you bank, celebrating 80 years of neighborhood banking.
Well, I'm banking on Kobe White to play well tonight, and I thought he played relatively well the other night. He did have 8 rebounds and 6 assists in the game. The problem is he just shot poorly from behind the three-point line, 0 of 5, but he was 4 of 8 from the floor, 2-point range, so that's 50%. He's just got to make his 3-point shots, and I have a feeling he's going to bounce back tonight and make those.
All right, let's take a look at what's going on with our courtside odds with Alyssa Bergamini.
Thank you, Chuck. Well, as Bill said, Bulls eager for a bounce-back win after dropping Game 1 in the season opener against the Pelicans. And the Bulls continue their trip on the road tonight in Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. The Bucks are listed as the heavy 9.5-point favorites in tonight's matchup, courtesy of Circa Sports Illinois. The total, that is set at a high 235.5. The Bucks dropped 124 points over the 76ers in their home opener. The Bulls are playing at a faster pace, so expect this to be another high-scoring affair. Eyes on the over 235.5 for tonight's matchup in Milwaukee. Player props to wager on during pregame. And in Wednesday's outing, Zach LaVine, he dropped 5 triples before halftime even hit, cashing out that player prop of over 2.5 threes. We're going to run it back tonight. Over 2.5 triples for Zach LaVine, that is priced at -120 on Circa Sports Illinois. And Giannis Antetokounmpo for the Bucks. He is a rebounding machine, as we know. Giannis pulled down 14 rebounds against the 76ers in their win. Over 11.5 boards for Giannis. That is the play tonight. And those were your pregame courtside odds presented by Circa Sports Illinois. Download the Circa Sports Illinois app today. Chuck and Bill, back to you in America's Dairyland.
All right, Alyssa, thanks very much. By the way, for Giannis, this will be his 39th career game against the Bulls. He's averaging 21 points, 14 boards, and 5 assists. Damian Lillard averaging 23 against the Bulls. And again, with Portland, we only saw him twice a year, but now with the Bucks, as Milwaukee won 3 of 4 in the season series a year ago. Let's pause. Station ID on your Chicago Bulls radio network.
Matt Spiegel here. Talk Bulls basketball with us on the Spiegel and Holmes Show. Afternoons 2 to 6 on The Score on Odyssey Sports Station. WSCR Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
All right, we're back. Chuck, Bill, Alyssa. And Bill, let's talk a little about Patrick Williams. Had a tough night at the office. Was not on the floor at crunch time when Billy Donovan went small ball. And you know, in his pregame presser, Billy Donovan had to address a lot of questions about Patrick Williams, about where his game is at. How do you best utilize him out? Where is he most effective?
Yes, he did. And I was listening to it, and there was a lot of concern. You just signed Patrick Williams. You gave him a lot of money to play, and you're hoping that he's able to break out of his shell and show us consistently the things he's done. The last game we played against Cleveland in the preseason, that's the Patrick Williams we want to see every night. And unfortunately, the other night in New Orleans, he was 2 of 7 from the floor, not great. 1 of 4 from behind a three-point line, had 3 rebounds and only 6 points in only 24 minutes. And again, he's a guy that you're expecting to play 30 minutes a game and just dominate on the boards. And I think right now Patrick has to focus on one thing. One, he's got to be more aggressive offensively and not worry about, being selfish or taking the ball. He's got to step up and be selfish on the floor offensively. But 2, if he can just focus on rebounding right now. And he's much more talented offensively than let's say, Dennis Rodman. But in my opinion, he has the ability to get 10 rebounds a game with his size at his position, just being aggressive going to the boards. And I think if he takes it one step at a time, I think that would work out well for him. But right now, people are going to ask a lot of questions about Patrick if he doesn't fulfill everybody's expectations. Now, I think that might be unfair because those are our expectations and other people's. And it's tough to live up to other people's expectations all the time. But he's got his work cut out for him. He's got a great foundation, and he's shown us that he can do it. That's the problem. He just doesn't do it consistently.
Bill, the other issue that was discussed prior to the ball game with Billy Donovan, because we're playing a different style of play that, quite frankly, we haven't seen since the Derrick Rose years, the early Rose years, and that is the opportunity to get the ball over the timeline in 2.5, 3 seconds, and then either take a quick 3 if it's there, or just streak to the rim, draw a crowd, kick it to the corner. Because of that, you're seeing Billy Donovan go early to his bench, and you're looking at a 10-man rotation without Lonzo tonight. You're looking at Jalen Smith coming off the bench, Dosunmu, Phillips, Horton Tucker, Baselis, maybe a little Dalen Terry. But Javon Carter and Torrey Craig did not play the other night. So would you say they're still in the mix for a rotation spot, or how would you classify that?
I think they're going to be still in the mix. Again, those are veteran players. Those are guys that Billy Donovan knows exactly what he has and what he's going to get out of them. But you guys like Baselis and Dalen Terry, those are the young players that he's trying to develop, trying to see what he has out of them. So I think in the beginning he's going to risk the young development to see how they do. But as time goes on, and if they're not performing, those veteran players are going to step up and get their opportunities to play. And they're both veteran players. They both understand. Are they happy sitting at the end of the bench? No, they are not. But they're professionals. They understand what's going on, and they will perform well. The one thing that did bother me, preseason to the first game against New Orleans, you talk about the pace of the game and pushing the ball up and getting shots up quick. In preseason, the Bulls averaged 101 shots a game. In New Orleans, they got 86. That's actually 2.5 or 2.9, less than they got in preseason. And I want to know where the disconnect was. What happened? Why we couldn't push the ball up and at least get 95 shots? It was just down to 86. So you gotta get the game plan and stick with it. And teams are going to try and stop you from running right now. But you still, if that's what you're going to, you got to go with it.
Our player intro sponsored by the Illinois Department of Human Services. If you're someone you know may have a gambling problem, help is available. Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit YouReallyWinning.com. And the Bulls are going with Kobe White, Josh Giddey, Zach Levine, Patrick Williams, and Nikola Vucevic, who turned 34 years young yesterday, had a double-double against New Orleans on Wednesday. Bucks going with Lillard, Gary Trent Jr., and both of those players reunite after they saw action, of course, together with Portland, Taurean Prince. And they're playing Prince now as a key figure in this lineup with Chris Middleton out with that ankle situation. Giannis Antetokounmpo along with Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez has been in the league, Bill, a very, very long time, 17 years.
He has. I was almost going to say, I could almost have played against him. I didn't because I stopped in 2000. But he has been playing a long time. And what I love about his game is how he's developed with the league. He was strictly a low post player, but he's expanded his game. Now he's more of a 3-point shooter, but can still go down low and have that nice mix for a true stretch five because he can post up and score, and he can also hit threes. We're taking a break. Let's pause. We go to break right now as we get ready to play basketball here in Milwaukee. You're listening to 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Billy Donovan here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation. When you buy a new house, you might say,
"Shut the front door."
Winning!
No, seriously, shut the front door. We own this house now.
But you actually need to say,
"Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there."
That's right. The local State Farm agent is there to help you choose the coverage you need.
Welcome to my crib. No one says that anymore, but I don't care.
So just remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois. Bosch tools are built for workers. Bosch's powerful hammer drill has kickback control to help work go more smoothly when you need it. The 2-in-1 impact driver and wrench quickly changes between bits and sockets, so you only need one tool instead of two. And the X-Lock grinder switches wheels up to 5 times faster than standard grinders when you need to change tasks in a hurry. Bosch tools take care of the job and you. Bosch tools, what hard workers deserve. Learn more at BoschTools.com.
When booking with other vacation rental apps sounds like this.
This place doesn't look like the pictures.
Is there a door behind all those spiders?
It's time to try one that sounds more like a vacation.
This is perfect.
Relax, you booked a Vrbo.
The 2024 presidential election is here. MSNBC has the in-depth analysis you need. Watch coverage Tuesday, November 5th, and listen to MSNBC Live on the free Odyssey app or wherever you watch MSNBC.
At Ross, save big with brands on brands on brands.
Brands on brands? What about boots?
Brands on brands.
Bags?
Brands on brands.
Jeans, jackets, dresses?
Brands on brands on brands. Looking to save big on?
Brands on brands on brands.
Then head to Ross. Yes, for less.
And welcome back, Chuck and Bill here in Milwaukee. Listen to our studios. Let's go. Starting 5 for the Bulls.
At forward, number 8, Zach LaVine. And at the other forward, number 44, Patrick Williams. The head coach of the Bulls is Billy Donovan.
All right, so again, Billy Donovan going for win number 400 with the Bulls. Of course, he had 5 seasons with OKC, and OKC will invade the United Center tomorrow, the Bulls home opener. And so we'll see Alex Caruso now in a Thunder uniform. But I'll tell you what, I really liked the job Josh Giddey did the other night, Bill. He came over from the Thunder, and let's give you the numbers on Josh Giddey. He had 14 points along with 5 rebounds, 3 assists in 30 minutes.
Yeah, shot 45% from the floor. Did not take or missed his 3-point shot, but played real well, and is a guy that is going to run the offense. And I like the ball in his hands because he's a willing passer and a knowing passer, meaning he knows how to pass the ball and get the ball to the man that needs it. And I think that's very important, especially when Zach LaVine's on the floor, because this takes Zach a lot of pressure off of Zach and the offense, because Giddey can have the ball and Zach can cut back doors and get to the rim without the basketball and receive the ball in that way. So I think that really helps the offense a lot. And Giddey is also a player similar style with the basketball in his hands as Lonzo Ball. So it's not a big change when you're interchanging those two guys at that position.
All right, the entire roster of the Bucks being introduced. It's Milwaukee's home opener after taking care of business against Philadelphia a couple of nights ago. Sixers, of course, play without Joel Embiid and Paul George. But, Bill, you touched on Milwaukee for a moment. I think this window is starting it is finals or bust here with this ball club. It's going to be very intriguing to see the direction Milwaukee goes if they flame out early in the playoffs, because, Giannis would probably start growing impatient, don't you think?
Yes, I do think that. And you look at the contract situation, they got Giannis, and I'm going to use the contracts not including this year. They got Giannis under contract for 3 more years. You got Lillard under contract for 2 more years and Middleton just next year. So I honestly think that if they can't win, then maybe they start to think about making that move and making that change for Middleton. Bobby Portis only has 1 year left on it. Connaughton only has 1 year left on his contract. So they're ready. They're primed, in my opinion. If they don't do well this year, they could start to make changes and move players on.
Or if Giannis goes into the front office and says, listen, if you're going to go rebuild or you get something for me, and they would get a ton.
Yep, and whoever got him would get a ton too, because with his points comes $54 million, $58 million, and $62 million in the next 3 years. But having said that, I think it's worth it.
Yes. And again, they're going through the public address system here with all the assistant coaches and the head coach, Doc Rivers, who, by the way, Bill, Doc Rivers is the 6th highest paid coach in the league at $11 million. The highest paid coach in the NBA, Steve Kerr, at $17.5 million per season.
Wow. Well, he's won a few championships in the last 10 years.
Yes,
so
he has.
He's going to get that. Hey, Bulls fans, join the Bulls Kid Nation Club presented by BMO today. All-Star members receive invites to exclusive events, special prizes, and a new membership kit. Get in on the fun this season at bulls.com/KidNation.
Darvin Ham, one of the top assistants on this ball club. He was an assistant here. They took the Lakers job and really didn't do much there, Bill, simply because who knows who was the coach of that ball club?
Well, let's just say player coaches are not a thing of the past.
And Darvin Ham's a really good man,
yes.
Very good man. And he's a very good coach as well. You know, Bill, Eastern Conference, you got Boston, and Boston's going to be Boston. I mean, they are prime and ready for a repeat in this conference. You got New York has improved. To what degree? Only time will tell after the major trade with Minnesota. You got Philadelphia, big question mark. Can Embiid and George stay healthy? And then you've got Milwaukee. And, you know, a lot of people expect the Bucks to win 49, 50, 51 games. Prognostications indicate that's going to be their win total. And we have to find out, again, what happens in the playoffs. But we cannot devalue the regular season, Bill. And for some reason now, I think the fans are saying, all right, let's get to the playoffs. And they still have that mindset, like after 35 games. All right, let's see what the club can do in mid-April. And I think that's wrong.
That is wrong. And I'm going to say this, and I get it. And there's a lot of players, coaches, and even some general managers that want less than 82 games. They think it's just too hard. To me, that's part of it. It's a marathon. It's a long season. You have to endure the season and get through the season. And that injuries is part of the season. So players have to respect this. So I get it. You're going to say, wow, Wennington, you're old school, but that's the way it's been. And I don't believe in changing the game, making less games, or so that the players get more rest and stuff. We used to do it, and yes, it was hard, but that is part of the challenge to do it. So to your point, 30 games in, that's barely not even halfway through the season yet. 41 games is halfway through the season. You can't make an assessment of a team in the first half of the season. I have stats written up and down my pages, about the Bulls in the first half of the season just shooting better. Let's go downstairs for the starting lineups, not for Milwaukee.
Damian Lillard. At guard from Duke, number 5, Gary Trent Jr. The man in the middle from Stanford, number 11, Brook Lopez. And forward from Baylor, number 12, Taurean Prince. And at forward from Athens, Greece, number 34, the
All right, there you have it. Giannis Antetokounmpo, a 2-time NBA MVP, 8-time All-Star, and he was a no-go in the opening round of the NBA playoffs with a knee injury where the Bucks lost to Indiana in 6 games. And he's got to stay healthy if they want any chance. I mean, Middleton right now, they're just kind of nursing him along until that ankle that underwent surgery until he gets back. But Bill, everything relies here in this franchise, obviously, on Giannis.
Absolutely, it relies on Giannis. So as Bobby Portis is going to talk to the crowd, so we'll go down and listen to what Bobby has to say, being he's a former Bull, and we like him.
Yes, we do like him a lot.
What up, y'all? What up? What up? What it do, baby? Nah, that was trash, man. I said, what up, Milwaukee? What it do, baby? On behalf of myself, my teammates, coaching staff, whole organization, man, we want you guys to come out each and every game this season and root for us strong, man. To get to where we want to get to all the way to June, it's not going to be just us. It's going to be a great home court advantage that you guys give us on a daily basis. So let's go, Bucks. Let's get it.
All right, that's BP, Bobby Portis, truly one of the good people. He has such a wonderful and infectious personality, Bill, a former first-round pick by the Bulls, 22nd overall in 2015. It really doesn't surprise me, Bill, that he's had a long and very productive career.
You knew it was going to be a long career, and we all loved him when he played for the Bulls, but he was just too energetic at the time and too young. He was trying to block every shot, trying to stop every play. He hadn't quite come to that comfort level in the NBA where he could understand what he doesn't need to be the star on every single play. Pick your spots, play your game, and he's gotten that ability here, and he's learned that in Milwaukee, and he's been a big part of this team. And again, just got another year on his contract. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with this Milwaukee team, and then starting next year with everyone being a free agent at the end of the season. So that'll be very, very interesting to see what happens.
Bulls coming out, white uniforms, red numbers, black lettering, and Milwaukee in the forest green uniforms, white lettering and numbers.
And the first quarter is sponsored by Bosch Power Tools, what hard workers deserve.
Milwaukee last season finished 49-33. Doc Rivers came in to replace Adrian Griffin. He went a game under 500 in regular season play. In the middle, it'll be Brook Lopez against Nikola Vucevic, 2 veteran centers going at it here in Milwaukee. The crowd on their feet. They love their Bucks. And we are underway here in Milwaukee, the Bucks home opener. Trey Maddox, J.D. Rawls, Mark Davis, the officials. In right full court, inside three-point arc on the left wing, it's Taurean Prince, the veteran, 6'6", out of Baylor. And they go in front. Lillard squares up, top side three, short, hit front iron. Rebounded by Patrick Williams, who trots over the timeline. Left front court now to Josh Giddey. Giddey double on the ball behind the back pass in front to Vooch. On a pump, setting up Giddey. Giddey baseline right with a pull-up 9-footer up and good.
I love that play. Set up for a 3. Pump fake. The man goes by him. Gets a wide open shot. Great job by Vooch to hold Lopez away so he couldn't block the shot.
Lillard in the far corner. Taurean Prince, left corner 3. Got it. Taurean Prince in his 9th year at a Baylor in his 503rd NBA game.
Yeah, he was 4 of 5 from behind the three-point line last game. You got to be close to him.
The fade, the fire. Patrick Williams missed from 14 and rebounded by the Bucks. This is a very lanky team. They've got power underneath. Giannis draws a double. Here's Lillard to go right elbow. Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr. tries it up and under. Contact. No whistle. And it's an air ball from 6. Bulls ball.
Nice defense by Zach LaVine. Stayed in front of him. Didn't foul him. Like it.
LaVine drops it on a pick and roll for Vooch. Tied up by Lopez. The send out on the right wing to Giddey. Giddey on a switch. Got by Lopez and Lillard. A pull-up 4-footer. Nope. Rebound off the arms of Giannis. And Giddey fighting for the ball. And Giannis poked it away over the end line out of bounds with 14 on the clock. 90 seconds have gone by. Bucks 3-2.
I like that play, a little two-man game with Giddey and Vooch. Giddey getting a little shot. Vooch rubbing his shoulder a little bit after that screen he set. Let's see what happens here.
You know, Bill, you turn 34, you're going to feel those aches and pains. Here's Zach to the rim. A Zach attack, and we're going to have a blocking foul on the Bucks. Taurean Prince.
Yep, nice job by Zach on the out-of-bounds play. Comes down to the baseline, uses the screen, and cuts immediately to the basket. And, yeah,
First team foul.
Prince he's not happy. He thought he got there. And no challenge, though. So Bulls going to the foul line early here.
The other night against New Orleans, the Bulls went only 17 of 25. As Levine misfires on the front end of a 2-shot foul. He went to the stripe 3 times. Last year, he played in only 25 games, had a career-high 5 free throw attempts in a very small sample size. Levine again at the line. It's up and good. Tell me about Levine, what you saw the other night, Bill.
Well, I mean, his shot was on. He got hot for a minute. In the second quarter, he struggled. Second half, he struggled, but was the only guy hitting threes. He hit 5 of the Bulls' 10 3-point shots made. That means the rest of the team only made 5 the whole game.
Giannis Sanogo from 18, circle left. Boarded again by the Bulls with Levine. Glides over the timeline. They're going to move. Drags that dribble. Circle left. Wide left side. Giddey. In front, Kobe. Kobe got away with the walk, or did he? Nope. Official Mark Davis right there calls a turnover on the part of the Bulls, who had, again, 21 against the Pelicans. And New Orleans scored 30 points. In that game, we played 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's the 3rd possession for the Bulls, and that's the first time Kobe White has touched the ball.
Kobe with a career-high 19 last season. They had a breakout year. Finished second and most improved player in the NBA to Tyrese Maxey of Philadelphia. Lillard behind the back pass. They go up top to Trent. Trent to Lillard. Lillard behind the 3-point arc, pressured by Kobe. Lillard line to the lane, to the rack with a scoop with the left hand. No, great D by the Bulls. Here's Giddey. Giddey accelerates over the midcourt line. They go circle right to Vooch. Power move on Lopez. Tries it up and under. Scoop with the right hand. No. Rebound, Giannis.
I think Giddey messed that up. He needed to slow down a little bit, let Patrick Williams get out in front of him on that, but they jammed the play together.
Brooke Lopez, top side 3, too strong. Another rebound for Giddey. They go sideline right, left full court to Zach Levine. On the post, up on the right block. Turn around, 13-footer up and good.
Nice little offensive set there. That's not a fast break basket, but it's a nice transition basket. Secondary offenses. Everyone flowed down. Left Zach one-on-one on the right side.
Bulls 5, Bucks 3. We have played 3 minutes first quarter here in Milwaukee in game 2 of the 24-25 campaign. Giannis curls, comes up shooting, hits glass, no rim, rebounded by the Bulls. Kobe White streaks over the timeline, foul line extended right. In front of Vooch, had a notion to shoot a 3. They go to Giddey, to Vooch, off his hands, not expecting the pass, taken away by the Bucks.
Looked away.
Lillard, the high-low feed, and thrown down by Giannis. Antetokounmpo, what a pass.
That was an athletic move right there, being fronted by Patrick Williams, who played great defense's possession to go, but just went over the top.
Here's Kobe with a rare post up, turn around, jump around. Lillard up and good from 13 feet in the lane.
I like that. And the Bulls need to get Kobe White going. He has to be able to carry the offense when no one else is scoring. It can't all be Zach Levine.
Lillard, Giannis back to Damian Lillard in front, top side. Giannis at the foul line. Giannis, the release, 16-footer, book it.
That's a nice shot for Giannis there. The struggles from outside the paint area. Made that one with a good defense in front of him.
Vooch unattended. Rainbow 3 up and good on a pass from Giddey. No one was around Vooch, and he nails the tray.
Well, that's good. That's going to happen a lot because Lopez doesn't want to come out there consistently.
Brooke Lopez aims, fires, right side 3, right down the pipe, and we're tied at 10. And we're going to have a timeout, Bill.
Well, Vooch did exactly the same thing. No, we're not having a timeout. No, they're not.
Oh, both teams were respectively headed to their huddles.
I don't know what
Mark
they thought.
Davis says play on.
Well, I thought they thought it was a 7-minute timeout. It's not, but Vooch got caught up on that screen, and no one stayed out on Lopez. I don't know if it was miscommunication with him and Kobe.
Giddey with a floater. Giddey takes it home on a floater on the left block from 3 feet.
Tell you what, there was no communication with Milwaukee's defense that time. No one picked up Giddey, and he started way out on the left side and got all the way to the rim.
Giannis power move on Vooch, up and good with the right hand. My goodness, that long stride of Giannis Antetokounmpo. We're tied at 12. We have played 5 minutes first quarter. Giddey goes left elbow. Kobe, 3-ball, no. Too strong, hit back high, and it comes to Damian Lillard, the future Hall of Famer from Weber State. Lillard, circle left, dribble, drive to the rim, behind the back pass. He threw it away. Kobe with the steal. On a 3-on-1. Kobe to the rack and a foul by Gary Trent Jr.
I like that. Kobe played that play perfectly, and he had Zach LaVine running down on the opposite side of the floor, going to the foul line. It's good play, getting a couple points from Kobe and a foul on Milwaukee. Timeout on the floor right now as we have a tie ball game with 6:41 left here in the first quarter. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Wennington on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Oh, my goodness, I was sick.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation. When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
but that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
Jim was at the laundromat when he heard his ear said, "Maraca, senor," but his nose said, "Hey, freshest scent ever." Following his nose, Jim found a man pouring Gain scent beads into the washer. The scent, the freshness. Jim blurted, "Sir, your scent Maraca smell amazing." You could call them scent maracas, but most noses call them Gain scent beads. Try Gain scent beads. Way fresher than detergent alone.
Hey, yo, you mind loaning me another couple hundred? My rent is due and I'm coming up short.
Man, I thought you was in a car accident and was expecting all this big money.
I was, but look, my attorney, he ain't calling me back. I just got an eviction notice.
Man, I'll do you one even better. Call 833 Get Paid. They got my cousin's case settled for $250,000.
Hold up. $250? Yo.
Yep. Plus, they could get you a cash advance for that rent.
Bet. 833 Get Paid. That's easy to remember. I'm calling now.
Paid for by Saxton Firm, DBA, the Loop Law Group.
And we're back. Hey, Bulls fans, get the all-new Bulls app presented by AT&T. Enjoy new and improved features, including personalized notifications, exclusive drops, team stats, and more. Download now at bulls.com/app. Well, the Bulls started off. We got a tie game, shooting the ball very well, 55% right now from the field, 5 of 9. 1 of 2 from behind the three-point line. And Vooch with a big make right there a moment ago. But we'll also get into the foul line right now. The Bulls will get the third and fourth foul shot coming up here in the first 6 minutes of the game. Looks like, did I see substitutions? No. Nope, no substitutions for the Bulls yet.
So, Bill, want to thank all the 5 folks putting this on the air. Robbie Triano, Sean Sears, Glenn Bowman, all the women and men on the Bulls Network, with Kobe White going to the line for the first of 2. Also, Ron and Frank Severino in Wheaton, Illinois, catching our game. And Frank Severino always puts together a scouting report build for us, and he relays a message, and he says, tell Bill that Giannis is pretty good.
Yeah, Giannis is pretty good. I definitely like his game. And hello to Donna Somerville up in Halifax, Canada, listening. For some reason she likes me. I'll have to tell you why someday.
Okay, Kobe, 2 free throws. Here's the 3-ball ticket, and missed by Giannis. 14-12 Bulls by Deuce. 6.5 left first quarter here in Milwaukee. On a post-up, Levine, scoop handoff. Giddy to the rack. Shot rejected by Brook Lopez.
Yeah, he tried to catch Brook Lopez sleeping.
A prolific shot blocker. Lillard from way downtown on Levine on the far hash mark on the left side. Right down the cylinder. Bucks up by 1, 15-14.
Yeah, you don't want to see that. That's the Lillard of old. Back in Portland, coming down, just jacking them up and making them from everywhere.
Lillard's first big field goal, then they collapse around Levine, almost stolen away by Trent. Levine recovers to Giddy. Giddy on a switch against Lopez. They go Williams. Touch pass. Kobe. Kobe with a floater. Baseline left. Rim no. Tip with the left hand by Vooch. No. Rebound. Torian Prince to Damian Lillard. Milwaukee basketball in right full court circle left to Giannis. He goes cross court to Prince with a handoff to Damian Lillard. Double on the ball. Prince one bounce tied up on the right baseline to go back to Lillard. Belt high, left-hand dribble drive, blows past Giddy and lays it in. That's 5 points for Lillard. Milwaukee up 17-14 with 5:20 and running opening quarter.
There's a backdoor cut by Zach LaVine along the baseline. Perfect pass from Giddy and the slam. You gotta love it. I told you last game, that's my favorite play right now was Zach cutting along the baseline for a dunk.
Yep. Lonzo Ball found him just like that the other night. New Orleans on the lob. LaVine with 5 first quarter points. Bucks up by 1. They've got the rock in right forecourt. They run pick and pop. Lopez, no. Tipped by Prince, no. Second attempt, Prince good. Nobody put a body on him.
Yeah, he got in there all by himself, and then we got the first rebound. 3 guys looking at him, staring like, oh, where'd you come from? No one saw him. You got to have a body on everyone. He just slipped by on the baseline side. Timeout on the floor. Billy Donovan not happy with that last not box out. 19-16, Bulls down on 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Ayo DeSumo here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
This is Jean Marie Laskus with the podcast Cement City. So there's this election coming up, a big one, and one guy's been indicted. People are talking voter fraud. Democracy itself is on the line. Sound familiar? Well, this isn't that election. This one is in Genora, Pennsylvania, a dying town in the middle of nowhere, where I bought a house and stayed for 3 years. Listen to and follow Cement City, an Odyssey original podcast in partnership with Cement City Productions, available now for free on the Odyssey app and wherever you get your podcasts.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation. When something happens to your kitchen, you might say,
"This is ludicrous."
But that won't fix your home. That will only get you the rapper, Ludacris.
Having trouble? Don't panic. Don't be alarmed. You need to file a claim? Holla at State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
That's right. You can file a claim on the app or call us.
Thanks, Mr. Chris.
No matter how ludicrous the situation, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
State Farm, Bloomington, Illinois.
After you use Bounce Dryer sheets and realize how fresh, soft, less wrinkled, and less staticky your laundry can be, you'll every time. Like those socks that smell like they've been through a marathon. Or that blanket that's got wrinkles on its wrinkles. Maybe even your chatty coworker who keeps distracting you. Okay, Bounce Dryer sheets can't do it all. But for fresher, softer, better laundry,
Get the all-new Bulls app presented by AT&T. Enjoy new and improved features, including personalized notifications, inclusive drops, and team stats, and more. Download now at bulls.com/app. I love reading things twice. But having said that,
mid-season form.
Bulls shooting 50% from the floor, 50% from the three-point line. Zach LaVine with 5 points. And Josh Giddey with 3 rebounds already, leading the Bulls in reboundings. And Vooch has 2.
All right, so LaVine left corner, and he loves that left corner, and that's Julian Phillips on the floor with Ayo DeSumo. Up top, high post, Vooch. Vooch comes up shooting, foul line left, buries an 18-footer on Brook Lopez.
A nice shot right there. Lopez playing off Vooch, just off the elbow, so about 18 feet away from the basket. Vooch will nail that every time.
Yeah, Vooch with 5, LaVine with 5, Milwaukee ball, 19-18 Bucks. Lillard lines out, cup side 3, another Medina. This is the best we've seen Lillard, folks, because he was just all out of sort, as Bill mentioned a season ago. A lot of personal issues. Here's LaVine with a pull-up left wing 3, got it. And Zach LaVine with a mojo in the opening quarter with 8.
A nice shot right there, and we know Zach can shoot the 3 ball, and if he gets hot, he can make 4, 5, 6 in a row.
Gary Trent Jr. delivers a pass, wrap around to Lillard. Lillard line to the lane. Lillard got hit.
Oh, boy.
Comes up shooting, count it, and a foul, a little stop and pop. He heard the whistle and continuation, and he gets an and one with Lillard having 10 first quarter points, and the Bucks are up 24-21, 3:46 left.
And Billy Donovan on that last timeout had wholesale substitutions. Dosumo in, Dalen Terry in, Julian Phillips in, and right now Smith checking in for Vooch. And substitutions sponsored by Remy Martin, the official Spirit of Bulls Radio. Team up for excellence.
Free throw up and good by Damian Lillard. He's got 11 of the Bucks' 25 points. Jalen Smith's going to be our halftime guest on the Kia halftime show. Interviewed Jalen today, a very affable young man at the age of 25 in his 5th year in the NBA. Top side, Levine. Nope. Rimmed down. Rebound, Bobby Portis with the hand off to Lillard. And why not? Lillard's been red hot. Lillard draws the crowd high off the window.
Wow.
Left hand dribble like Leon is good.
I'll tell you what, he's just taking it upon himself right now to take over this game with Giannis out. He's been amazing.
Nice pass. Dalen Terry to Smith. He missed right near the rim. Taken away by the Bucks.
Got himself a little behind the backboard, had to reach around.
Tough angle. Trent up top, Lillard on a pump. Gives it up Lopez. Dials up a three. Rim no. Rebound Levine. 27-21. Bucks on their home floor. Up 5-6. First quarter action. 2:50 and running. Ayo Dosunmu free for three. That's off the mark. Pat Connaughton comes up with the rebound for the Milwaukee Bucks. Lillard. His pass deflected by Terry. Taken away by the Bulls. Here's Levine. Slams into Lillard. And that's going to be a blocking foul on Damian Lillard.
Nice job. And I love the fact that Ayo and Dalen Terry got down the floor. So you kind of had the defense spread out a little bit. So Lillard couldn't just get himself set. A little bit worried about it. And a little bit of movement as Zach creates the contact. So nice play right there. Good defense by Dalen Terry.
Both teams shooting over 50% here in the first quarter. Bucks 27-23. Levine with the first and two. Rim's good.
And that's our drive to the bucket, sponsored by McGrath City Honda, McGrath Acura of Westmont. When you do the math, you'll choose McGrath.
Yes, sir. Levine playing in his 376th game with the Chicago Bulls. And what do we have here, Bill?
What? So the basket is good?
Yeah.
Oh, so only one foul shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
27-24 Bucks. Connaughton in his 10th season out of Notre Dame. Boy, time flies. Trent splits the defense. Trent comes up shooting, no. Hits the floor on a dribble drive, penetrating to the rim. We're going to have a foul on Jalen Smith. So let's see, Bill. We have Levine with 11, Lillard with 13, and Gary Trent Jr. I liked his game in Portland and Toronto. He's betting on himself, though. Yep. He turned down a player option to sign here. He just wants to win.
I think that's a good thing. Winning is everything. It really is. I'm proof because I'm still here because I was a winner. Bulls full and partial season ticket plans are still available for purchase. Season ticket holders receive exclusive benefits, invites to exclusive events, merchandise discounts, and more. Find a plan that's right for you at bulls.com/season tickets.
Trent makes a couple of free throws, 29-24 Bucks. Julian Phillips goes left elbow aisles, comes up firing, no on the left wing after a sidestep to his right to clear some space, but he misfired. Lillard sends it. Connaughton, open right corner three. Got it on a draw and kick. Lillard to Connaughton.
Yeah, they got the Bulls in rotation. And again, Bulls playing small ball right now.
Dalen Terry on Lopez. Air. Put back missed by Jalen Smith. And here come the Bucks, who are up by 8. This is their biggest lead in the ball game, but Lillard with 1:38 to go. They post up Portis. Portis double on the ball. The send out right wing Lillard. Swings it around. Connaughton left corner. No. Long rebound to Connaughton. Connaughton with the ball fake. And it's loose as Lopez dove for the ball, and it went off Brook Lopez out of bounds. They're going to call the foul on Lopez as well.
He kind of took Ayo DeSumo out during the play, and Doc Rivers arguing the call right now. Great hustle by Brooke Lopez, but kind of ran over Ayo to get it done.
Well, Bill, you talk about three-point shooting. The Bucks are 5 of 10. The Bulls are 2 of 6.
And I guess the good news is the Bulls have only taken 6.
Why is that good news?
Because then they'd be 2 of 10.
That's Ayo, dribble drive on the left point. Terminates his dribble to go in front to Jalen Smith. Backdoor cut, and Dalen Terry is fouled. That was a great pass. And Dalen Terry's going to go to the line shooting, too.
And I like it. Again, moving without the basketball, hard cut. Connaughton standing still, watching the ball for a minute, going to the foul line. And that's the one thing the Bulls right now getting to the foul line pretty well. They're already 4 or 5 now, soon to have 7. Dalen Terry now has just played 1 point. Against the Pelicans, he only played less than 2 minutes. And here he is now in the game in the first quarter, playing significant minutes and actually defensively doing some great things.
Yeah, again, no Lonzo Ball tonight. He is scheduled to play tomorrow in the Bulls home opener against OKC. He's not going to play in back-to-back games. He goes 1 of 2 at the line, 32-27 Bucks. And we have 65 seconds already here in the first quarter. Giannis back on the floor, driving on Terry, and the ball chopped up in his hands by Terry. Here come the Bulls right to left. In left forecourt, Kobe White to the rim on Connaughton and lays it in.
A nice play by Kobe White. Ball got stripped away, but Kobe just kept it with him, stayed with it, head right on the ball, picked it up, able to finish. Nice play.
48 seconds left, first quarter, 20 on the clock. 32-27 Milwaukee. Giannis out in front. Giannis has 6 points, a board, and 1 assist in the opening frame. He's about 35 feet away. Going to his left, say of Connaughton on a pump. 1 bounce. The release for 3. Rimmed, no. Offensive rebound, Portis. Bobby gives it up to Connaughton, threw it away. Here come the Bulls again with Kobe. Kobe in left full court. Kobe foul line left, steps back, 3-ball, bam!
That's a big shot for Kobe right there. Again, didn't hit a 3 the other night, but to get one here in the first quarter, that's big for him.
Kobe White with 9, 32-30 Bucks. Bulls making a run here late in the opening quarter with 7 seconds left. Giannis chased by Smith, and a hand check and a foul.
And that was tough. Did a great job jumping out, but a little overly aggressive. And any kind of contact out there, they're going to give the benefit of the doubt to Giannis.
And the
quick short clock here.
Yeah, Bulls had a foul to give with 5.4. A.J. Green on the far hash mark, sideline left, puts it in play. Connaughton back to Green, long 3, no. Pulled down by Smith, and that is going to end the first quarter. 32-30 Bucks. We'll return in a moment. Right here, 6:70 the score in the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win. It's time to dance.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation. The 2024 presidential election is here. MSNBC has the in-depth analysis you need. Watch coverage Tuesday, November 5th, and listen to MSNBC Live on the free Odyssey app or wherever you watch MSNBC.
What's that sound? That's the sound of Downy Unstoppable scent beads going into your washing machine and giving your clothes freshness that lasts all day long. There it is again. It's like music to your ears, or more like music to your nose. That freshness is irresistible. Let's get a Downy Unstoppables bottle shake. And now a sniff solo. Nice. With Downy Unstoppable, you just toss, wash, wow, for all-day freshness.
Shouldn't every vacation be rewarding? Vrbo thinks so, which is why Vrbo offers One Key Rewards. With One Key, you'll earn rewards on eligible stays that can be used for more stays. Vrbo Private Vacation Rentals. Relax. You booked a Vrbo.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
Welcome back into 670 The Score. The Bucks lead the Bulls by 32-30 at the end of one. The Bulls open as the 9.5-point underdogs. Total points that opened at 235.5. Courtside odds are presented by Circa Sports Illinois. Download the Circa Sports Illinois app today. Chuck and Bill, back to you in Milwaukee.
Most excellent. Thank you, Alyssa. Well, the first quarter, Bulls did actually very well. Down 2 points to Milwaukee, 32-30. They shot the three ball well, 42%, 3 of 7, and 47% overall from the field to stay in this game.
Bulls going with Kobe. Kobe with an up and under his scoop with the right hand. He traveled. Yep, good call by Mark Davis. Bulls going with Kobe White, Dalen Terry, Julian Phillips, Aldo Sumu, and Jalen Smith. Milwaukee with DeLon Wright. Much traveled DeLon Wright, the veteran 6'8" out of Utah. A.J. Green, you got Giannis on the floor, and Bobby Portis and Connaughton at the top of the key. They pinch Giannis with the double team to the right to the score. He earned every point of that drive to the rim.
And he can do it. Lillard was doing that in the first quarter. Giannis can do it and carry this team in the second quarter if he wants to.
Kobe on a pump, Kobe on the drive, Kobe in traffic. The kick out, Phillips, top side three, good.
Oh, that's a great play right there. Great because Kobe drove the paint, pulled the defense down, and made a great pass out top. Phillips wide open.
Giannis all the way to the rim, and he is fouled. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he just gallops to the cup, Phil. I mean, we've seen this over and over and over when we've been doing games with Giannis now in his 12th year. Those strides, perhaps the longest in the NBA.
Well, he is a thoroughbred.
He is. He really is.
Gallops, strides. I get it. You know what? I want to give a shout out to my my old United Center crew. Drew, Michelle, Bill, no longer at the United Center anymore. They've all moved away. But listening, they're all listening tonight. Shout out to them. Glad you guys are still Bulls fans and paying attention to Charlie and I.
Giannis misfired on the first of a two-shot foul. Shot only 65% from the line. Bill, he's really never developed a very sustainable, consistent three-point shot nor free throws. And he goes 0 for 2. Wow. That trip, 34-33 Bucks. We have played 50-second second quarter.
Madison in the game now.
Left corner, Patrick Williams fakes right, goes left, works on Giannis, curls inside, wants it, feels it, gives it up, baseline left. Smith for the lead for the Bulls. Air ball caught underneath by Connaughton to Giannis, 78-second line. Circle left. Giannis gives a pass to Green, mid-post left to Portis with 13 on the clock. 18-footer is good on Jalen Smith.
Yeah, we know Bobby Portis can do that. And that's something he's worked on his rookie year when he's playing. When he was young, he wasn't able to do that. It's too much energy, wanted to drive everything. But now picks his spots. Nice little pump fake.
11 on the shot clock. Ayo turns the corner with a floater. Complete air. Caught underneath by Portis. Portis over the timeline. Portis sideline right. A handoff to Green. Green against Manis Vazelis. The Bulls' #1 pick. Portis with the step back right side jumper. Nope. Rebound to Ayo. 36-33 Bucks. Here's Ayo. Double on the ball. They go to Patrick Williams. 3 ball. Good. On the right side from 26 feet. Patrick Williams ties the game at 36. 2 minutes in second quarter.
Nice little transition bucket for Patrick right there, just trailing the play.
DeLon Wright with a head and shoulder fake. Throws the Bulls defense in the paint. He lays it in. Vazelis, Smith, Jalen for 3 good.
He trailed the play and was the big man out. Honestly, I was thinking don't shoot, but it's one of those, and he does. He goes, okay, go in.
Bulls with back-to-back 3 balls. They've taken a 39-38 second quarter lead. Deep in the right corner, right. Dribble drive to the rim. Bounce pass, left corner, Green. Rainbow 3 good.
That's dry.
Welcome to the NBA of 2024, Bill.
A lot of threes right now, is that what you're saying?
A lot of threes. Triple drive. Patrick Williams, left side, Buzelis. Buzelis at the foul line. Gives it up. Left corner, Smith for three. Good. 3 straight trays for the Bulls, who lead 42-41, 3 minutes into the second quarter.
Wow, Bulls getting on fire from behind the three-point line.
7 of 11. On the left point, Giannis, his pass deflected. Brought down by Kobe. Baseball pass down the floor. That is Buzelis. They go to Williams, near corner, Io. Io against Portis on a switch. To send out left wing. Williams in front to Kobe. Kobe gets A.J. Green. Steps back. Left side three. No, too strong. Tipped in the air by Connaughton to Portis to Giannis. 42-41 Bulls. Dribble drive. And Giannis slams in to Smith. Are they going to call it blocking?
They
foul,
did.
Bill? Wow. Oh, my word.
Sign up to get text messages from the Bulls text alert. Subscribers are the first to know about team news, promotions, and special offers. Visit bulls.com/text to get started.
I think they called that foul on Giannis. I think they changed it, and now they're going to challenge the Bucks on that call.
Yep, so we will take a break as the Bulls are up 42-41 with 8:21 left here in the second quarter. Checking out this on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Kobe White here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
Hey, Mike Valenti here, host of Cash the Ticket alongside my partner, Jim Costa. It's really simple. Are you tired of podcasts claiming they're a bunch of pro bettors when they live in their mommy's basement? Are you tired of podcasts that claim they hit 80% of the games when really they just lose like most of us? Then Cash the Ticket's the spot for you. We're real, we're transparent, we're having a hell of a good time with it, and we sit there and we're there for the sweat with you guys. We're just trying to figure it out just like you. Follow and listen to Cash the Ticket on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
This is the story of the one. As a facility technician installing a new welding station, you know getting the ventilation right is critical for safety. That's why when questions arise, you can quickly and easily find the information you need on Grainger.com. Because having a second opinion means breathing a little easier. You already know how Grainger supports your business, and we're always here to help take it even further. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
At Ross, save big with brands on brands on brands. Brands on brands? What about boots? Brands on brands. Bags? Brands on brands. Jeans, jackets, dresses? Brands on brands on brands. Looking to save big on? Brands on brands on brands. Then head to Ross. Yes, for less.
Welcome back to Milwaukee, and we have had our first review as they reviewed that foul on Giannis, and they're taking a second look. A second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine, and unfortunately, it was overturned. So not only was the foul going to be on Smith, but Giannis is now going to get 2 foul shots because he had already picked up the ball to get his foul shot. So he will be at the foul line right now. And I do want to remind everybody that we are in the second quarter, sponsored by Roofers and Waterproofers Local 11. Find highly skilled roofing contractor at ChicagoRoofingContractors.org.
Giannis a year ago led the NBA in free throw attempts, 11 per game. He one day will be enshrined into the Hall of Fame. He was the 15th overall pick. And when John Hammond, then the GM of the Bucks, he told me on many occasions they had no clue how good he was going to be. He was a project, Bill. We saw him from day one.
Yep.
And he was so mechanical and had no confidence in his game whatsoever. And look at him now.
Yep.
2 free throws, 43-42 Bucks. Giannis with 10 points. Patrick Williams. Williams against Giannis. Kick out. Boots on a pump. Boots on a drive with the push shot with the right hand. No. Rebounded by Giannis. Vooch had a great look, just wouldn't go down. Milwaukee ball, right front court. Here's Giannis, gives it up, left wing, dribble drive. The line right corner. Covington lines up a three. No rebound. Ayo Dosunmu, who lost the ball, then has to retrieve and threw it away. DeLon Wright betraying Giannis with a right-handed power dunk on Vooch. Oh my God, that was nasty. Counted and a foul.
You see, Ayo was dribbling that ball, and I want to say it went off of the defender's foot, and he tried to save it. He should have just let it go out of bounds.
I'll tell you what, that's a play where if you're Vooch, you just want to get out of the way. That's going to be on every highlight tonight.
Yeah, I want to say that went off Wright's foot as I was trying to go by him.
I think you're right.
And then he saved it, and that's always bad to throw. I mean, he was going out of bounds. He tried to save it. Just let it go out of bounds and start over.
Giannis with 12. Bulls going with Levine back on the floor along with Giddey, Vooch, Vazelis, and Williams. So, Bill, this is an interesting lineup. The only reserve on the floor with the starters right now is Vazelis. And you got to give this kid a long look, Bill. Their number one pick, who played in the G League a year ago at Hinsdale. 42 bucks. Giannis now with 13. Vooch over the midcourt line with a handoff to Josh Giddey. Giddey has played 7 minutes with 4 points, 3 boards, 2 dimes. Vooch at the top of the key. They go left elbow to Giddey. Fakes right, goes left, double on the ball. The pitch out, Vooch attacking left angle, setting up Vazelis. Open, right side three. Ready. Oh, no.
I want the kid to make a bucket.
Milwaukee basketball, right front court. DeLon Wright, wrap around behind the back pass to Portis on the right. Left wing pass to Taurean Prince. Right corner right. Comes up shooting on Giddey. 3 is good. He's a really good role player, Bill. I loved him. He's bounced around with 6 different NBA teams. This guy is a true professional. We have a timeout. Billy Donovan, 49-42 Bucks. 6:59 to play first down. 6:70 the score of the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ayo to the right, get a right-handed dunk, going coast to coast.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Headed out on the town or maybe just running some errands, but worried you haven't charged enough to make it everywhere? Don't stress. Shell has a growing network of reliable EV charging sites at popular retail locations and Shell gas stations. So you can pull up, plug in, and venture out. Now that's convenient. Shell Recharge. Download the Shell app today to find the nearest Shell Recharge location. For more information on locations and how Shell measures reliability, visit shell.us/Shell Recharge.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
What happens when 2 Score shows meet? You get a Score Classic, Score Transition. First at 10 a.m., Mully and Haw meet Bernstein and Harris. Then at 2, Bernstein and Harris hand the mic to Spiegel and Holmes.
My question to you is, this is the best quarterback in a Bears uniform since blank.
Jay Cutler.
Okay.
So, I think that's the objective answer.
Okay, cool.
But I've got
It's not going to take long before I think he might be better than Cutler, though.
I'm much more excited about him than I ever was about Cutler, with the exception of the day they traded for him.
Yeah, no, but Cutler always put the ball in harm's way a few times,
and he just wasn't that easy to.
Caleb
root
did
for.
it yesterday. What easy to root for part is that's a whole nother level.
He's way more easier to root for.
That matters
for sure. He's more likable. He seems to be a lot more fun.
It's the magic of Score Transition, weekdays at 10 and 2 on Sports Radio 670 The Score. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Don't miss the action at the United Center this season. Single game tickets are available for all Bulls home games with matchups against the best teams and the brightest stars. No, I'm not playing anymore, but there's other stars. Visit bulls.com/tickets to secure your seats today.
See, some things never change. Bill and I are in our 17th year together, and I'm the only one in the NBA who laughs at his jokes. But, Bill, no laughing matter here because the Bucks on a mini run here, 49-42, 6:59 to play first half.
They are, and it's just Giannis has just absolutely picked it up here in the second quarter. Got things going. He's got 13 points now.
You know, Zach was in a nice little run, played the first 10 minutes of the opening quarter, and he poured in 11. So let's see what happens here with 6:59 to go in the first half. Yep. Levine, Williams, Giddey, Buzelis, and Vooch. Giddey picked up by Prince over the midcourt line to Patrick Williams. Williams off a high screen from Vooch. And they go back to Zach Levine off a Williams screen. They run pick and roll. Left side, Giddey almost traveled. And a floater, banker good from 5 feet left to the lane.
I like that play. Giddey thought about shooting the 3, but saw the defender come out, put it on the floor. He gets a nice little 6-footer.
Giddey with 6. He'll play against his former teammates, OKC, tomorrow. And the Bulls home opener, 6:45 right here on 670 The Score in the Bulls Network. Lopez pass deflected by Williams. And it's a steal for the Bulls with Zach Levine. He advances left full court on the right wing. Zach on a post-up on Gary Trent Jr. Turnaround 15-footer right side up and good.
You talk about Zach Levine doing well in the first quarter. Well, he just gets back in the game and starting to take control already for the Bulls offense.
Bulls have responded following the timeout. 2 quick buckets. They're within 3 with 5:55 to play in the first half, 49-46. Lopez, scoop hand off to Damian Lillard. They go back to Lopez. Comes up shooting, no. Tip to the left hand by Portis, no. And it's Zach Levine. Levine against Trent again. I love this matchup for the Bulls. Double on the ball for Zach. Baseline left to go to Vooch. Open. Left side 3, no. I thought maybe it'd be a 2-man game with Levine, Bill.
I thought so too, but
Lillard in traffic, setting up Trent. Open, top side 3. Nope. Rebound, and it goes to Giddey. Nice job by Giddey, kept it in play. But then the Bulls turn it over.
Patrick Williams bounced it off his foot.
Portis on a clear out against Giddey. They go to Trent, top of the key. Steps back, hoists up a 3. Got it. Second chance points, William.
Yeah, that can't happen right there. You got to take care of the basketball.
What's the turnover situation, Bill, for the Bulls?
Now they have 5 now.
Giddey on a post-up. Cross-court, Buzelis. Buzelis up top, now to Levine. Levine wants a screen from Buzelis. They pinch Levine with a double. They go underneath to Buzelis. Double on the ball. Unsure of himself, but he gets a 5-footer to go. Baseline left.
Now, nice play right there. That ball got knocked away as he turned and wasn't ready to shoot it, but he's able to gather it in and shoot it anyway.
Portis on Buzelis. 3-ball, no. Rebounded by Williams. 51-48 Bucks. Levine driving, right angle, mishandled the ball and turned it over. Portis on a 2-on-2 to Prince. Prince to the rim with a right-handed layup.
Again, you talk about turnovers. There's another one.
53-48 Bucks. Williams, right side 3, no. Too strong, hit back rim, long rebound to Milwaukee. We have 3:55 and running first half. Lillard from way downtown left wing, no. The back tap by Lopez right to the hands of Giddey. Giddey over the Milwaukee logo. Underneath to Levine and scores easily on Lillard underneath.
Again, I love Zach Levine. All he has to do is run the floor. He's faster than most of the guys out there in the whole league. Just cut to the basket. You're going to get some easy ones.
53-50 Milwaukee. Again, Lillard draws a crowd and a double team. Going to the rack on the right side, and we have a foul on Buzelis. So Levine, Bill, in 14 minutes with 15, that's a game-high 15, 6 of 7 from the field.
Yep, and Billy Donovan's going to make some changes as Phillips, DeSumo, and White get ready to come into the game. Again, Billy's already gone 10 deep with his rotation with significant minutes. And we talked about that, and you talked about that in the pregame. With this pace that they want to play, they're going to try and keep guys' legs fresh.
Lillard, a season ago, he makes the first of 2. Shot 92% from the line.
That's all?
Lillard and Curry right there battling for the number 1 spot a year ago. And Lillard wears that number 0, but really, as he's told reporters many times, it's really for O. He was born in Oakland, played in Ogden, Utah for Weber State. Left side, Levine against Gary Trent Jr. High screen from Booth. Top side 3. No, flat. The back tap 5, Phillips to Kobe. Kobe on a dribble drive. The send out, Booch. Passed open 3. Delivers a right corner pass to Phillips in the post to Booch. Booch curls, air ball with the left hand.
Now that pass to the corner was a tough pass by Booch. Almost went out of bounds. Couldn't do anything with butt catch it.
55-50 Bucks. Dribble drive. Giannis throws it down. He took a strong move on the right baseline and threw it in with a two-handed dunk. Giannis now with 13. Kobe sees the scene. Right corner, Julian Phillips. He loves that spot. He missed the 3. The back tap control by the Bulls. A fresh shot clock at 14. Kobe left side. 3 ball. Good.
Nice job. I would assume we're keeping that ball alive off the offensive boards, giving Kobe White a second chance opportunity, and he nails it.
Kobe with a dozen. 57-53 Milwaukee. 2:18 left first half. Giannis, line to lane. Giannis, the ball knocked out of his hands by Phillips. Giannis wanted to foul and didn't get it with 12 on the clock. 2:13 to go here in the first half. And the Bulls playing the Bucks tightly. It's a 4-point lead for Milwaukee.
Charlie, this is how good Giannis is. Everyone knows what he's going to do. Right-hand drive to the basket, and he still gets it.
And then on the inbounds pass, build a breakdown by the Bulls defense, and Prince lays it in.
The miscommunication, they weren't matched up properly.
And then Kobe White going to the cup, and he's fouled, and he will shoot 2.
And let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to 670 The Score on the Bulls
Radio Network.
David Haw here. Get Bulls talking more on the Mully and Haw Show, 5:30 to 10 on The Score in Odyssey Sports Station, WSCR Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
Bulls basketball is back. Head to the United Center on October 26th for the C-Red home opener presented by Motorola Razr. Enjoy 50% off Michelob Ultra drafts until tip-off. Plus, fans in attendance will receive a C-Red t-shirt giveaway, courtesy of Motorola Razr. Visit bulls.com/tickets to get yours right now.
Kobe makes a couple of free throws, so Kobe White in 15 minutes has 15 points. Less than 2 minutes of running first half. Jalen Smith will join us at halftime. Our Kia halftime show with Brooke Lopez, and they feed the post to Giannis on his shade on the double from Booch and Phillips. Giannis runs out of the double team, and they go far corner. Lillard, rainbow 3 off the mark. Weak side rebound, Kobe White. 59-55, Milwaukee, 135 and running. Booch, unattended, top side open 3, good.
Big time shot right there. Booch wide open. Again, Lopez doesn't want to come out and guard him, especially in transition if he stops at the 3-point line.
59-58 Bucks. Booch down in the ball game with 8. Prince and a high-low feed of the top pass to Giannis, and we've got a foul on Phillips.
I thought that was a push-off. They're saying he held him. He was from them way out. My goodness. He had his hands back, but he wasn't grabbing anything.
Bill, what's the story on Giannis tonight?
Well, he's played 10 minutes. He's 6-11 from the floor, 3 of 5 from the foul line. He's got 15 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist so far. He and Lillard both with 15.
Giannis is now 3 of 6 from the stripe. Bulls leading scoring, and they changed it now. Kobe with 14. Levine has 15. They've combined for 29 of the Bulls' 58 points. It's a 1-point Bucks lead, 59-58.
And so they got 29 of their points, and Adetokounmpo and Lillard have 30 of their 59 points.
Way short, hit front iron. The second attempt by Giannis, who's 3 of 7. 59-58 Bucks. Bulls going for a lead right here with Boots. Top side 3, popped out. Rebound Lillard. We have 1 minute left here first half. from Milwaukee. Lillard, double on the ball. Wants it, feels it, driving on Levine. They go left corner to Brook Lopez. Slides in the lane, flips it up with the right hand now. And coming out of nowhere, Giannis with the tip in. Good.
Wow, that was a big play because he went out to the corner and rolled back in through the middle.
Zach LaVine with a pull-up 12-footer in the paint. Good. Boy, he was just determined to get that shot off. Gary Trent Jr. was all over him. 61-60 Bucks. Lillard splits the defense. Gives it up. Lopez wide open. Right side three. No. Rebound Kobe.
Yeah, good. They're walking it up. Don't go for 2 for 1. Just take the shot.
20 seconds left. 15 on the shot clock. Levine leans over the bounce. Just past the 8-second line. About 40 feet away. Works on Gary Trent Jr. to the rim. And a deflected pass by Milwaukee's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And the Bulls will inbound with 6 on the clock, 11 seconds left. Portis in, and Lopez leaves for Milwaukee.
I don't mind that play. Iowa set the screen, but I think he rolled out of it or slipped out of it a little quick, too soon. Should have set a more solid screen for Zach, pin his man back.
Iowa on the inbounds. They go to Kobe with a catch and shoot. Upside three, got it! Big time shot! Kobe White with 17. Lillard over the midcourt line. They go to Giannis. Giannis, far corner, Portis open three. Good. With 1.3 seconds left. Bucks 64. Bulls 63. Here's Williams. The bank shot no good from 30 feet. And at the end of the first half, Milwaukee 64 and the Bulls 63. Milwaukee led by the 17 of Giannis. 17 apiece for White and Levine on 670 to score. And the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Josh Giddey here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks. With an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
No matter where you are in the world, Verbo knows questions can pop up. That's why Verbo offers 24/7 live support that quickly connects you with a real person, anytime and anywhere. Verbo Private Vacation Rentals. Relax. You booked a Verbo.
Have you ever wondered what it's like to experience something paranormal, supernatural, or unexplainable? Join host Jack Wagner on the podcast Otherworld as he explores spine-chilling real stories shared by everyday people who have experienced something unexplainable. Listen each week for first-person testimony from people who have come face-to-face with something that can't just be explained away. Listen and follow Otherworld, an Odyssey podcast, available now on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Bears fans, throughout the football season, count on the Score for the football experts in the know to deliver the insight you crave, including Dave Wanstead.
Caleb is, for a rookie quarterback, he's just light years ahead of the mental part of getting it. The one game they were interviewing him afterwards, and he was talking about why he made a certain throw and why he didn't dump the ball off. I saw him. I knew that if I threw the ball incomplete, it would be out of bounds. You know, in other words, I'm not going to throw an interception on that. God, that is that stuff is impressive.
Olin Kreutz.
You cannot not be excited about watching Caleb Williams play quarterback and know the history of the Chicago Bears and what they've had at quarterback. You cannot not be excited about watching this kid play football.
Along with Brad Biggs, Mark Grody, Dan Wiederer, Matt Bowen, Jared Payton, and many more. Win or lose, get the insider's perspective on the biggest Bears storylines throughout the season. Only on Chicago's Sports Radio 670 The Score and live on the free Odyssey app.
Don't butt.
Bulls fans, welcome to the Kia Halftime Show. Brought to you by the Kia Telluride, official vehicle of the Chicago Bulls. Here's Chuck Swirsky.
Halftime on the Bulls Network. Jalen Smith has joined us. Jalen, a newcomer to the Bulls organization, signing a free agent deal in the offseason. So, Jalen, before we talk X's and O's, I want to talk about you. When you're not playing basketball, what are your hobbies?
Pretty much I'm just at home chilling with my wife and my dog, you know. If not that, I'm playing video games or watching movies. I'm pretty much a real simple guy. I don't really do much off the court.
Okay, what's your favorite movie or the current movie you want to watch?
I'll probably say my favorite movie is what's it called? Law Abiding Citizen. Yeah, saying there's a couple movies I want to see coming out. You know, I mean, I don't know which I'm gonna watch first, but it's a whole lot.
All right, now are you a foodie?
My wife's a foodie. I just go eat whatever she wants. So I'm not particular.
Right, but as an athlete, do you watch what you eat, or are you just because you burn up so many calories? If you want a double cheeseburger, you get it.
I pretty much watch what I eat, but at the end of the day, like you said, I burn up a lot of calories. So I don't really have to, but I try to eat as healthy as I can whenever I can.
Okay, so on the air, people watch you on TV, they listen to us on the radio, and they notice you wear glasses. Tell me about that.
It's just because I can't put contacts in my eyes. I don't like people touching my eyes to put them in anyway. So me and my mom found out that glasses sports goggles was like the medium for it at that point.
I think we're on the same page with that. So I saw you at Maryland. You were a terrific player for the Terrapins. You had a Phoenix, very young player when you went to the Suns. What have you learned about yourself as an NBA player?
Pretty much I like to fight through adversity. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that's all basketball is about, just fighting through the ups and downs of it, you know, facing challenges head on, not trying to turn away from them, and just trying to get better each and every year.
What appealed to you coming to Chicago?
Pretty much they just had a whole bunch of guys I grew up with, you know, like Kobe, Ayo, Talon, pretty much playing with them through AAU in high school and in college. And so like that, and then plus Chicago has a great city, you know, and then like I said, my wife's kind of a foodie, so it was pretty much a no-go. That was just a deal breaker right there.
You're a smart man there, Joe. Always listen to the wife. All right. Well, listen, we want to wish you all the best. You had a great game in the opener, and hopefully duplicate that not only tonight, but the rest of the way. We appreciate your time. Thank you.
Sir. Thank you for having me.
All right. Jalen Smith of the Chicago Bulls, third quarter coming up next right here on the Bulls Basketball Network.
Bulls fans, Nikola Vucevic here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on the Bulls Radio Network, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Do I want to bet on tonight's game? Hell yeah.
Their team is trash. Who are you? The Fireball Dragon. And this bet needs some balls.
Round a fireball on him?
Bottle of Fireball.
Shave his head?
Shave his eyebrows.
Tattoo?
Live, laugh, love.
Are we going too far?
Oh, he's running his mouth now.
Tattoo time.
Ignite your rivalry with Fireball.
Please drink responsibly. Fireball whiskey with natural cinnamon flavor, 21 to 33% alcohol by volume. Sazerac Company, Louisville, Kentucky.
Got a shopping list a mile long but need to charge your EV? No problem. Now you can fill up your cart and your battery at the same time. With a convenient network of Shell recharge stations at some of your favorite shopping spots, you can get everything done in one trip. Shop for groceries, clothes, and more while your EV charges up. And never miss a beat. Shell Recharge. Download the Shell app today to find the nearest Shell Recharge location. For more information on locations and how Shell measures reliability, visit shell.us/Shell Recharge.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks. With an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
Shouldn't every vacation be rewarding? Vrbo thinks so, which is why Vrbo offers One Key Rewards. With One Key, you'll earn rewards on eligible stays that can be used for more stays. Vrbo Private Vacation Rentals. Relax. You booked a Vrbo.
Our patient Mike had blood clots deep in his lungs that were putting his heart under major duress. Using a minimally invasive procedure pioneered by our team, we were able to clear them.
Top ranked in Illinois for heart and vascular by U.S. News and World Report, Northwestern Memorial Hospital used tiny balloons to widen the vessels in his lungs, the first in Illinois to master this breakthrough method.
As Mike's nurse, I'm proud to have helped him breathe freely again.
Northwestern Medicine.
Chicago football fans, before and after the Chicago-Arizona game, join Olin Cruz, Patrick Manley, and Mully for special live pre- and post-game coverage from Wonderverse in Oak Brook, Sunday, November 3rd. First, the guys get you ready for the game from noon to 3. Then stick around and watch Chicago battle Arizona at Wonderverse, followed by post-game reaction immediately after the game around 6 p.m. It's the Scores pre- and post-game shows live from Wonderverse in Oak Brook, Sunday, November 3rd on Chicago's Sports Radio 670 The Score.
Welcome back into 670 The Score. I'm Melissa Bergamini with your halftime report.
The Chicago Bulls trail the Milwaukee Bucks by 64-63 here at halftime. The Bulls open as the 9.5-point underdogs. That's courtesy of Circa Sports Illinois. And the total points that was listed at a staggering 235.5. Let's check in on the player props for the Bulls. I've been tracking Zach LaVine's triples, and Zach has drained 2 triples off of 3 attempts. One more tray would cash out the over 2.5 threes. That was priced at -120. And for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's pulled down 3 boards through 17 minutes on the floor. His player prop was set at 11.5 rebounds. Those were your courtside odds at the half, presented by Circa Sports Illinois. Download the Circa Sports Illinois app today.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
Did you know that Wendy's has any size soft drinks for just $1? Yeah, any size, anytime. Like $1 Coke, $1 Sprite, or even $1 strawberry Fanta. Okay, could we maybe switch up the sound effect, please? 'Cause I'm losing it. Wow, no, not that. Any size soft drink for just $1? Gotta be Wendy's.
Limited time only. Price and participation may vary. A la carte only. Not valid in a combo. Exclusions apply.
Hey, Mike Valenti here, host of Cash the Ticket alongside my partner, Jim Costa. It's really simple. Are you tired of podcasts claiming they're a bunch of pro bettors when they live in their mommy's basement? Are you tired of podcasts that claim they hit 80% of the games when really they just lose like most of us? Then Cash the Ticket's the spot for you. We're real. We're transparent. We're having a hell of a good time with it. And we sit there and we're there for the sweat with you guys. We're just trying to figure it out just like you. Follow and listen to Cash the Ticket on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, Chicago, take the short drive north to Ziegler Subaru of Kenosha and experience their outstanding customer service and a laid-back atmosphere you just won't find in the city. Right now, get 2.9% APR financing for 72 months on a 2025 Subaru Outback. Visit ZieglerSubaruKenosha.com today. $15.15 per every $1,000 financed. Offer ends 10/31.
No matter where you are in the world, Verbo knows questions can pop up. That's why Verbo offers 24/7 live support that quickly connects you with a real person, anytime and anywhere. Verbo Private Vacation Rentals. Relax. You booked a Verbo.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
And we are back live here in Milwaukee, 64-63 in favor of the Bucks over the Bulls, 17 apiece for LaVine and Kobe. Bulls shooting 47%, 45% beyond the arc, 7 of 9 from the foul line. 6 turnovers for the Bulls, 6 for the Bucks. We're led by the 17 of Giannis, 15 for Lillard. Third quarter coming up next right here on 670 The Score and the Bulls Basketball Network.
Bulls fans, Patrick Williams here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Today will be the worst day of someone's life, but we'll be ready. Loyola Medicine's Level 1 Trauma Center is prepared for the most severe emergencies. Surgical and emergency teams are ready to perform complex procedures. Doctors, nurses, and technicians who face just about everything will devote themselves to saving the day and saving lives. Loyola Medicine. When things are at their worst, we're at our best. Visit loyolamedicine.org/ourbest to learn more.
Time for a meatful meditation by Smithfield. We know a thing or two about meat. Close your eyes and visualize yourself prepping your favorite meaty meal like sizzling bacon, a flavor-packed and pre-marinated pork loin, or a juicy cut of ham. Now step closer to those high-quality meats and take a deep breath in and out. Go ahead and take a bite. Oh wait, you can't? Then it's time to stop the meditation and put the real quality meats from Smithfield on your plate. Smithfield, for the love of meat.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
The 2024 presidential election is here. With a race neck and neck and with so much at stake, MSNBC has the in-depth coverage and analysis you need. Our reporters are on the ground, and we're breaking down the numbers until every last vote is counted, providing you with insight on what it all means for the future of our country. Watch coverage of the 2024 presidential election Tuesday, November 5th, and listen to MSNBC Live on the free Odyssey app or wherever you watch MSNBC.
And welcome back, Bulls basketball. I want to thank Robbie Triano, Sean Sears, and our 670 in the Score studios. Glenn Bowman doing a great job here in Milwaukee. Tomorrow we'll be back at the United Center, 6:45 pre, right here on 670 the Score with Bill, Alyssa, Rich Wyatt, manning the courtside gizmos that he puts together. And Bill, what do you think of the first half as we look to the third quarter?
Well, Bulls playing much better basketball against a much better team tonight. First of all, turnovers, just 6 turnovers so far in the half. Very good considering they had, 21 the other night in New Orleans. So they're taking care of the basketball much better. And obviously, three-point shooting doing much better tonight. 10 of 22, 45%. And Kobe White, of course, leading the way. He is 3 of 5 from behind the three-point line. Also has a team-high 17 points along with Zach LaVine. And those two guys have been the main core of the offense. Bulls have also been to the foul line 9 times, making 7 of them. So that's a good thing. And they've also pushed the ball in the fast break. They have 9 fast break points. Like to see that number go up a little bit more here in the second half. But hanging right with this very good Milwaukee team right now.
All right, so Patrick Williams playing a forward point in front to Giddey, who turns, foul line left, holds and looks. Then they go to Kobe. Kobe up top to Vooch, who's already buried a couple of threes on the edge of the right wing. Williams, hard left-hand dribble drive, double on the ball. Giddey with 4 on the clock. Giddey in traffic. Bank shot, no. Rebound, Milwaukee. Excellent defense that time by the Bucks. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Wennington, over the top pass, Giannis underneath, clearing some space and throws it down with the right hand. Nothing you can do about that, folks.
No, and they ran that play in the first half, and they got a dunk out of it.
And Vooch with that push shot with the right hand, up and good. The Vooch.
I like that. Vooch just kind of a delayed cut to the basket, right down the middle, wide open.
Vooch with 10 points. Giddey now with his 4th assist. The high-low feed off the hands of Giannis, but Williams at the last moment got his paw on it and deflected over the end line with 11 on the clock. We have played nearly 1 minute third. 66-65 Bucks.
Bucks have 26 points in the paint right now.
And a bad pass by Lillard. Intercepted by Kobe. On the runway with the right-handed layup. Uncontested off Lillard's turnover. Kobe White with 19.
That is the 7th turnover now for Milwaukee, and that's a freebie right there, right out to Kobe. He likes that.
67-66 Bulls. Trent clears himself from Giddey. Mid-range jumper, no. It's been a tough night at the office for Gary Trent Jr. on both ends of the floor. They got Lillard now playing LaVine. Top side, Kobe for 3. Way off the mark. That was a brick that hit the glass, bounced off the rim, controlled by Milwaukee. Giannis at the top of the key. Giannis foul line left. Lines up a 15-footer good.
Oh, my. That's 2 in this game where he's just come off, kind of dribbled off with the left hand to the side and shot it over Vooch.
Giddey, foul line right, Vooch. And he pours in a 16-footer. Giddey has mastered that behind-the-back wraparound pass.
Yep. And Vooch does not disappoint.
69-68. Here's the high-low feed. Lopez feeding Giannis, who tips it in with the left hand.
Yeah, they had a switch right there, inside position. Kobe was on his back.
Kobe in front of Vooch. 3 ball. No. Rebound, Taurean Prince.
Right now, both teams getting whatever shot they want. It's simple math right now. Make more shots, you're going to win because you're getting whatever you want.
Lopez stepped out of bounds after a high-low feed. Tough angle for Lopez, number 1, to catch that ball, but he didn't have any real estate, and the Bulls forced him over the end line with a solid double team. Let's see, Bill, how many turnovers now for the Bucks?
That'd be 8.
70-69, Milwaukee by 1. Kobe wide left against Lillard. Off the screen from Vooch. Kobe dribble drive deep in the lane. Giddey wide open right corner. Three good.
That's a nice play right there because Giddey had just cut to the basket. And Prince kind of stayed underneath, didn't follow him out to the three-point line. Wide open, great kick out.
Giddey with 9 points, 5 boards, 5 assists. Lillard double on the ball, triple on the ball, and he is fouled. Down low right.
We saw Lillard take over in the first quarter where he just went off and got whatever he wanted. You got to be careful here in the third. You don't want him to get going like that again because he can carry a team with his offense.
Had 30 the other night in their victory over Philadelphia against the watered-down 76er ball club. Played without Paul George, along with Joel Embiid, with a spin cycle for Giannis, who throws it down on another dunk. Kobe comes up shooting, using the window, and banked it in off Lillard. About an 8-footer out of the lane.
Yeah, he got Lillard backing up and away from him. Nice little spin back for Kobe. Took advantage of Lillard losing his balance.
74-72. Bulls. Lillard from way downtown. A 28-footer in front. No. Rebound Bulls. Kobe. Stop and go. Stagger drive. Lost the handle out of bounds. He took his eye off the ball. Bill, did he want to pass or was he going to shoot?
I think he got caught between pass and shoot. You're 100% right because Vooch was down. Sprinted down to the basket, was in front, and was starting to drop out to the corner.
Oh, and they go right back to Giannis. Giannis clears the side, double on the ball from Levine and Williams. Lillard, the swing out Prince. Torian Prince, the ball chopped out of his hands by Levine, off Prince out of bounds.
And now that was a good defensive set by Zach because he was on the ball on the strong side. When it got reversed, he was the release man, which means he's going back to the weak side to pick up the open man. Gets there, and his Prince was able to knock it away. So, we've talked about Zach sometimes not playing great defense in the past years, but tonight he's done a good job on several occasions here.
Kobe gets a breather. Io on the floor. Here's Giddey, turns the corner hard on the right baseline and is fouled and will shoot 2. Josh Giddey, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists, and he's going to the line for the first time of the ball game against the Pelicans. Giddey went to the line 7 times, and he went 4 of 7 from the stripe.
And that was a nice little change of gears for Giddey. Not going to be the quickest guy on the floor, but he can change his speed. He started at one speed to get around and just took that big step and got in front of his man. Was able to create the contact and get some foul shots.
Giddey with a career high 80% from the line last season for OKC, where he also played a career high 80 games. He goes 2-2 at the line. And as a team, the Bulls from the stripe are 9 of 11, 81%. They've opened up their biggest lead in the ballgame of 4, 76-72 at the 8-minute mark, third quarter. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Weddington, Alyssa Bergavini, post-game coverage on the Bulls Network. Torian Prince, they go deep in the lane. Giannis back it in, steps back, 13-footer, no. Rebound Bulls.
And Patrick Williams made him step back and then spin back to take that shot. Good defense.
Levine off a high screen from Vooch at the foul line. Rises up, and they go right elbow, Io. Io with 9 on the clock. Dribble drive, right to left on the inline. City of Vooch, but corner 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Nikola Vucevic with his third triple in 6 attempts. He's got 15 points, 6 rebounds. The Bulls up by 7 on the road. 79-72, 7:33 left third on the Bulls Basketball Network.
Bulls fans, Matas Buzelis here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
Shouldn't every vacation be rewarding? Verbo thinks so, which is why Verbo offers One Key Rewards. With One Key, you'll earn rewards on eligible stays that can be used for more stays. Verbo Private Vacation Rentals. Relax. You booked a Verbo.
Got a shopping list a mile long but need to charge your EV? No problem. Now you can fill up your cart and your battery at the same time. With a convenient network of Shell recharge stations at some of your favorite shopping spots, you can get everything done in one trip. Shop for groceries, clothes, and more while your EV charges up. And never miss a beat. Shell Recharge. Download the Shell app today to find the nearest Shell Recharge location. For more information on locations and how Shell measures reliability, visit shell.us/Shell Recharge.
When I realized I was going to have to sign up for my own health insurance plan, I was ready to freak. But then I found Health Markets. At healthmarkets.com, you can see a list of plans available to you. It's straightforward and so easy. And if you need help, they have licensed insurance agents you can speak with. It's kind of awesome.
Discover the advantages of real personalized service today at healthmarkets.com. Health Markets Insurance Agency, Inc. is licensed as an insurance agency nationwide except in Massachusetts. Paid actor portrayal.
Reese's deli salads and hot side dishes make it easy to share the good times anytime. Mouth-watering favorites like Reese's deviled egg potato salad and macaroni and cheese are always full of flavor and simple to serve. Reese's, proud sponsor of Good Times.
Hey, Bulls fans, looking for a new way to enjoy Bulls games this season? You can sit in Benny's Splash Zone by Jewel Osco. Tickets allow fans to experience Benny's famous popcorn spill up close in specially marked seats and include complimentary popcorn. Visit bulls.com/splash zone or splash zone to learn more.
Hey, Bill, you know, the analytics tell you 3 is better than 2.
Yes.
Of course, we know that. That's St. John's degree for you. Well, the Bulls, 12 of 26, 46%. Milwaukee, 8 of 22 for 36%.
Oh, my.
Giannis on a clear out against Williams. Curls inside. Double on the ball from Ayo. Left wing Lillard. Triple drive. Left angle. The delivery. Brook Lopez with a layup from Damian Lillard. Lillard with his 6th assist. Booch, a backdoor cut. Ayo Dosunmu beats Lillard and lays it in. On the left angle, Lillard lost Ayo, and it's 81-74 Bulls at the 7-minute mark.
Well, Alyssa called the over-under, 235. It's a high-scoring game.
Lillard again, line to the lane with a floater with the right hand. Got it.
My.
Damian Lillard with 17. Here's Giddey turning the corner on Lopez. Up, no. Rebound, Milwaukee. Over the timeline, it goes to Giannis on the 1-on-3. Spins hard. Baseline left with a left-handed layup. Counted in the foul on Levine, who reached for the ball, but unfortunately, he got Giannis' arm.
Yeah, but the bad part of that is he reached for the ball after he got beat. At that point, he should just let it go and hope your teammates can get back there to slow him down for you. But he thought he could get out there, but Giannis is just too long. You know, if he gets that one big step, you're not going to be able to get the ball.
For Levine, that's going to be his first. Giannis at the foul line for the 8th time. Giannis at the strike. The release up and good. Giannis with 28. 81-79, Bulls with a 2-point lead with 6:30 left here in the third quarter. They're going to go with Booch against outside, and he just buried number 4 from three-point country. The Booch celebrating his 34th birthday yesterday, and he has the mojo with 18, and down the floor, it's Giannis again to the rim and a left-handed layup.
My. They're getting easy shots right now. You got to slow that down.
Far corner, Ayo Dosunmu in the paint. They go back to Booch. Power move to the rim with a right-handed layup. No, late whistle and a foul.
Yeah, they call it on Prince. Yep. And Prince is saying, review. He's like, and the Doc
really wants a review, and he goes to
looking at it.
What do you think, Phil?
Oh, he didn't hit him. If they call it on Prince, he didn't hit him.
The Prince of Milwaukee.
Yeah. They're going to review it. They're taking a second look. And a second opinion is always a good idea. Get yours at Northwestern Medicine. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back right after this on 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Levine throws it down with a right-handed power dunk.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
There are lots of people you might want to share a Vrbo with. You may want to do a romantic getaway, enjoy a beach house with friends, or book a trip for the whole family. But one person you'll never want to share your stay with is the host. When you book a Vrbo, the host doesn't stay with you, so the only people you'll share the space with are your people. Vrbo Private Vacation Rentals. Relax, you booked a Vrbo.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
Hey, Mike Valenti here, host of Cash the Ticket alongside my partner, Jim Costa. It's really simple. Are you tired of podcasts claiming they're a bunch of pro bettors when they live in their mommy's basement? Are you tired of podcasts that claim they hit 80% of the games when really they just lose like most of us? Then Cash the Ticket's the spot for you. We're real, we're transparent, we're having a hell of a good time with it, and we sit there and we're there for the sweat with you guys. We're just trying to figure it out just like you. Follow and listen to Cash the Ticket on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Chicago football fans rejoice. Listen to the Take the North podcast starring Mark Grody and Dan Wiederer.
You know, it was shaky early on. The players felt the same way. They're like, okay, wait a minute. Is this guy good? And then you're like, oh, yeah, okay.
So I think they're seeing it, and I think they're feeling it. They're feeling what momentum is like when you can score 5 touchdowns in a football game.
The Take the North podcast. Listen on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Join us at the United Center on October 30th as your Bulls face off against the Orlando Magic. When Penny Hardaway and presented by Foot Locker. Grab your tickets now at bulls.com/tickets. I had a flashback. I'm sorry. But the challenge, unsuccessful. So, Charlie, mark it down. Second game of the year. I was wrong.
You're never wrong, Bill.
I thought
3x5 card from our engineer, Rich White, that he posts at home games. Bill is always right. Vooch at the line. It is up, and the first of 2 good. Vooch has played an outstanding ball game. He's got 19 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists. He has drained 4 of 7 beyond the arc for the Bulls, who's shooting a sizzling 13 of 26 after really struggling against New Orleans the other night, shooting the 3 as Vooch goes 2 of 2. Against the Pelicans, the Bulls went 10 of 34 for 29%. Tonight, 50%. 86-81 Bulls by 5 on the road. Third quarter action, 5:50 left. Lillard at the point. The swing out inside Gary Trent Jr. way off the mark. Rebounded by Vooch.
I like that. That's a team rebound right there. Prince was in there. They kept it away from him, and Vooch was able to grab it.
Giddey all the way to the rim. No. And again, Giddey very deceptive because he's got that burst in his dribble drive, though. Not only that, he protects the ball.
Yeah, he protects the ball real well. Again, a great heady player, understands that the ball is really not far away. When guys are moving that fast, a lot of times they'll get the ball out in front of them or out to the side, where Giddey keeps it close to the vest, close to his legs, so it's much harder to slap at.
86-81 Bulls. Giddey, 11 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Toss up and good. 21 years old, 6'8", in his 4th year out of Australia. He was the 6th pick in the draft in 2021. Bulls up by 6. Lillard fades, fires, right angle, tough shot, 17-footer around Iowa, and he pours it in.
Yeah, let's watch and see if Lillard gets things going here a little bit. He's going to try and take over.
Now they got Connaughton playing. Giddey on the right sideline, fires, inside pass, up and good by Levine.
Again, that's the second time tonight that Zach LaVine has started without the basketball and just made a hard cut to the basket and gets it.
Giddey flirting with a triple-double here, folks. Lillard almost traveled. He came up and down with the ball, but gives it up to Lopez, and a missed shot by the Bucks, and it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, Bobby Portis was there, had it, but Phillips and Vooch knocked it out of his hand, so it's still going to be
Milwaukee ball. Giddeyville in 19 minutes, 12 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. On the right baseline, Lillard in play on the right elbow to Trent. Portis, power move, pull up, 8-footer in the lane, good.
That's Bobby Portis right there, just getting good position with the basketball in the paint. Can't let him catch the ball in the paint.
And Booch with a pass, and he threw it over the head of Ayo Dosunmu on the left sideline out of bounds. A turnover for the Bulls, who lead 89-85 with 4:36 left third. Milwaukee dressed in the forest green and white. Lopez with a step back right side three. Too strong. Rebound, Kobe. Over the timeline to Zach LaVine. Here's a 3-ball by LaVine. Got it.
Nice play right there. Zach just coming down. Again, you're not paying attention to him. He has that ability. You got to be up on Zach LaVine when he steps across half court.
Lillard stumbles, gives it up inside, bobbled by Lopez, and they're going to wave off the dunk. I'll tell you what, Bill. Milwaukee has an issue here with LaVine because Gary Trent Jr. simply is not capable of guarding him in single coverage.
Yeah, and you're absolutely right. But the problem, too, is the play before, Zach LaVine didn't have the ball, and he cut hard to the rim. So now they're playing off him because they know he's got that speed to get by you.
Portis, 13-footer right side, no. Rebound, Bulls. Over the timeline, Kobe. It's 92-85 Bulls. Kobe on Connaughton, the fade, the fire, 13-footer good. On the right baseline, Kobe White.
A nice play right there. Again, two guys on the floor that can score with or without the basketball, Kobe White and Zach LaVine. And right now, Milwaukee having trouble guarding both of them.
The Bulls with their biggest lead of the game of 9, and then Lillard turned it over. He drove into a double team, and it's deflected out of bounds, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Billy Donovan. 3 Bulls with 20 or more, led by the 22 of LaVine, 21 for White, 20 for Booch. We'll be back in a moment. 6:70 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Ball game over. Bulls win. Bulls win.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks. With an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at NissanUSA.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
No matter where you are in the world, Verbo knows questions can pop up. That's why Verbo offers 24/7 live support that quickly connects you with a real person, anytime and anywhere. Verbo Private Vacation Rentals. Relax. You booked a Verbo.
What is this place? Welcome to Cloud9. How exactly did I get here? You're a Toyota Crown driver, and only Crown drivers ever reach this level of pure bliss.
The captivating Toyota Crown family. Toyota, let's go places.
Back in Milwaukee, and how about the Chicago Bulls with a 9-point lead right now? And that is their biggest of the game. And we are getting giddy with it, Charlie. He's got 8 assists, and Zach LaVine, as you said, Booch and White all have 20 plus or more points.
LaVine after the timeout, fakes right, goes left. They got Giannis played him. On the left hash mark, Kobe White with 9 on the clock, 3:15 left third, 94-85 Bulls. One-on-one coverage. Giannis defending LaVine, who lost the handle, now picks it up, needs to hurry. Top side 3, hit back rim, no. Rebound Lillard. It's a 4-on-3 for the Bucks. Lillard, Connaughton, right elbow, lines up a 3, no. And it's deflected away out of bounds by the Bulls. Jalen Smith knocked it over the end line with 14 on the clock, 2:57 to go. Third, Patrick Williams ready to come in at the scorers table. And he is coming in for
Ayo. Nope, for Zach LaVine. And speaking of Ayo, great defense, 2 possessions ago on Damian Lillard, forced the turnover.
White left on the baseline. Lillard at the foul line. Giannis to Lillard, 5-footer baseline right. Good. That was way too easy for Milwaukee.
Yeah, Lillard just ran across. He came off the screen on the baseline, wide open.
Underneath Isle, they swing it around Kobe at the top of the key. Kobe zigzagging on Covington. Turnaround jumper, no. Temple left hand, good. Jalen Smith.
Jalen Smith, great job. He actually made a great pass before that to Isle on the cut, but then he rotated down on the basket. Perfect position for the rebound.
96-87 Bulls. Lillard's pass deflected but chased down in the far corner by Giannis. Double on the ball, got away with a walk. Inside Covington, missed the layup, but it comes to Trent. Left wing three, good. Oh my goodness.
Tough break right there. Good defense on the rotation for the Bulls, but they just somehow Milwaukee got the ball out to the open men.
Kobe for three, got it, big time shot. Kobe White.
Well, tonight, nothing like the New Orleans game for Kobe. He's 4 of 7. He's got 26 points here in this game already. We're still in the third quarter.
Under 2 minutes remaining here in the period. Circle left, Giannis wants it, feels it, comes up shooting 17-footer on Smith, up and good.
He likes that left elbow shot, just a step off it, able to shoot that one over Smith. He's already made 2 over Vooch earlier.
Giannis with 32. Oh, double dribble by Io, and the Bulls catch a break. Kobe to Jalen Smith. Top side three off the mark. Rebound Portis. 99-92 Bulls. Over the timeline, Giannis. He lost the ball. It squirts off his left hand. 3-on-2 for the Bulls. Kobe from downtown. Right side three. Got it. Bam, bam. Kobe White with 5 threes. He's got 29.
And Bulls have the biggest lead of the game, 10 right now. And how about Smith playing point guard in the middle, holding it just long enough to pull the defense off of White, wide open.
102-92, Bulls by 10. Portis, left side three, no. Rebound Bulls. Phillips down the floor to Io. Brody underneath to Jalen Smith. Smith, the ball ripped out of his hands by Portis. We go the other way, right to left. Trent, right side three, good. Gary Trent Jr. with a 3-ball.
Yeah, just a transition basket right there. Gary Trent Jr. open on the right wing as Bulls are trying to get back defensively.
102-95. Bulls. Patrick Williams. Pull up. Foul on extended right. No. Rebound Giannis.
Right there. Great move by Patrick Williams. Just got to make that shot. He had a good rebound underneath Smith. But
it's also Bill recognition. You had Kobe, who's been red hot over the last 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Here's Giannis, change of pace, dribble drive, and a post up on Jalen Smith. Wants it, drives into a double. Giannis, and he got bailed out by the Bulls. And I'll tell you, the Bulls played great defense up until the last 2 seconds.
And that was a tough play. Giannis drove into a double team, and the Bulls were doing a great job, but he just started spinning and flailing around, waiting for a hand to hit him. And Patrick Williams got him. It's tough when you get a superstar like Giannis or a really good player like Zach LaVine on the Bulls or Kobe White. You start spinning and waving the ball around, guys are going to slap at it. You get any part of the arm, referees are going to call that foul.
Giannis, who went to the line against Philadelphia 16 times. Boy, oh boy, he is really, I mean, that wasn't even close, Bill.
No, it bounced off the backboard and then hit the rim 3 times in and out.
He is 4 of 9. He has taken 9 of the 14 free throws by the Bucks. 102-95, Bulls with 2.9 left third. Second attempt by Giannis. It is up. No good. Rebound. And it's controlled by Io on the end line as the clock sounds to end the third quarter play. Bulls 102-95. Fourth quarter coming up next. 6:70 the score on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fan Zach LaVine here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for the Chicago Bulls.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at NissanUSA.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
Got a shopping list a mile long but need to charge your EV? No problem. Now you can fill up your cart and your battery at the same time. With a convenient network of Shell recharge stations at some of your favorite shopping spots, you can get everything done in one trip. Shop for groceries, clothes, and more while your EV charges up, and never miss a beat. Shell Recharge. Download the Shell app today to find the nearest Shell Recharge location. For more information on locations and how Shell measures reliability, visit shell.us/Shell Recharge.
Finding someone that understands you is hard because you're human, and there's a lot of different humans out there. eHarmony helps you find someone you can be yourself with. You think no one would understand mourning a plant like it's a loved one, or singing made-up songs to your dog, but that's the type of person eHarmony helps you find. Someone who makes you feel seen, heard, and understood. Get started today on eHarmony. Get who gets you.
Bulls head coach Billy Donovan live with Mully and Haw.
I got to pace myself here. We are going to have to play fast, and we're going to have to be able to try to win free throws on the free throw line. There are going to be times where athletically and physically we don't have the length and size to deal with certain teams, and we've got to do it through conditioning and trying to wear teams down. And how we mix Lonzo into all that will be important.
Mully and Haw, mornings 5:30 till 10 a.m. on Chicago Sports Radio 670 The Score. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
Welcome back into 670 The Score. The Bulls lead the Bucks by 7, 102-95 entering the final frame. The Bulls opened as the 9.5-point underdogs. The total points that opened at 235.5. Courtside odds are presented by Circus Sports Illinois. Download the Circus Sports Illinois app today. Chuck and Bill, back to you, Advisor Forum.
All right, listen, Bill Weddington, post-game coverage after the ball game. Bulls up by 7. Early fourth quarter, Connaughton with a scoop pass intended for Giannis and a deflection by the Bulls. I thought Connaughton was going to go to the basket. The spacing just not there for the Bucks. Yeah, and unfortunately for Milwaukee, the Bulls got a hand on it.
Yeah, and the Bulls got a hand on it because they had 4 guys in the paint to block that pass. So Connaughton, good move. Bad idea to pass it, though.
10 on the clock. Green off Collins, left corner, 3 good. He can flat out shoot the rock. A.J. Green. Out of Cedar Falls, Iowa. Undrafted, played 4 years at Northern Iowa. On the left side, shot by Kobe Nope. And Terry ran out of the room trying to keep it in play. Bulls go with Terry, White, Williams, Iowa, and Jalen Smith in a 102-98 Bulls lead. We have played 30 seconds here in the fourth quarter alongside 3-time NBA champion, the main man, Bill Weddington. This Chuck Swirsky, and we've got an 8-second violation on Giannis.
You know what happened? Dalen Terry picked up early, and Green passed the ball to Giannis, and they just walked it up. But that early pressure by Dalen Terry ate up a couple of seconds, and they just walked it up. Good defense call. Doc Rivers going nuts right now. He's not happy.
That's the 11th turnover for Milwaukee. The Bulls have scored 19 points, reversing almost what happened the other night. Right corner, Williams on a pump, on a drive, hang time, short on Portis. Portis pulls it down. Bill, I'm sorry, that's where you got to go to the rim. You can't fade in the paint.
Away. Or he could have taken the 3. He was wide open for that.
A.J. Green, top side, 3 good. He's in the zone. Back-to-back 3 balls. A.J. Green, 102-101. Bulls by 1. Smith with a handoff to Dalen Terry. Terry holds and looks. They feed the post. Mid-post right. Smith, the handoff to Ayo Dosunmu. Ayo in traffic. Gives it up. Left elbow Williams. 3 ball good.
That stops the breaks right there. Going back to the last shot of the third quarter. That was 3 threes in a row for Milwaukee.
Here's Giannis to the rim. No late whistle and a foul. Giannis took that dribble drive, navigating his way to the cup, Bill, and we've seen this for the last dozen years. He started that dribble about 25 feet away, and you knew when he does that little hop,
yes,
what's going to occur.
Yeah, and he's just got such a long stride, covers so much ground so quickly.
Bill, who would you compare Giannis to back in your playing days?
No one. No one his size. There's no one who could do what he does with the basketball with that size. Wow,
he missed another free throw. Billy's 4 of 11.
I played with, they're not the same player, depth left strength, but he was 6'10", and he can handle the ball like that. But he wasn't the athlete that Giannis is and had the skills. He's obviously a better shooter, but you're talking about a guy that's 7 feet tall, pretty much, that can handle the basketball like a 6'3" guard.
Giannis makes 1 or 2. He's got 33. Bulls up 5-3. Here's Ayo. Turns the corner. Missed. Giannis with a rebound. Over the midcourt line. Here we go again, folks. Giannis, topside jumper up. No. Rebound Williams. Snap pass over the midcourt line. Sideline left. Ayo Dosunmu picked up by Connaughton. Williams off the screen. Williams foul line right. 21-footer good. Back-to-back buckets. Patrick Williams with 8.
And that's a nice play right there. A little brush screen comes off. Defense doesn't come out for him. That's recognition for the shot right there. Guy had good balance on it, too.
It's a 5-point lead for the Bulls, 107-102. Connaughton with the step back. They go mid-post left. Giannis, one-on-one coverage for Jalen Smith on a reverse. No! Rebound Bulls. The lead pass to Ayo on a 3-on-3. Terry, left side, Kobe. Kobe, jump pass, left corner. Jalen Smith, 3. Yes!
That was a nice play right there. You loaded the weak side and then brought the ball back to the strong side. Smith wide open, and timeout on the floor as the Bulls are up 8, 110-102 with 9:29 left here in the fourth quarter. Chuck and I will be back right after this on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Lonzo Ball here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
When booking with other vacation rental apps sounds like this.
This place doesn't look like the pictures.
Is there a door behind all those spiders?
It's time to try one that sounds more like a vacation.
This is perfect.
Relax. You booked a Vrbo.
Check out Bears legendary center and score football expert Olin Kreutz talking Bears 2 times a week on The Score on Football Mondays with Mully and Haw at 7. And then Olin gets you ready for the game on Football Fridays at 4 with the Spiegel and Holmes Show on your ride home.
Cole Kmet and all he did. Another local guy, TJ Edwards, causes a fumble. It was so fun to watch the Chicago Bears play that style of football.
It's Olin Kreutz talking Bears on Chicago's Sports Radio 670 The Score and live on the free Odyssey app.
The ideal college search ends with you finding an A-plus school in an A-plus city, and that's exactly what you'll find at Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. Belmont is ranked by U.S. News & World Report for being one of the top universities in the nation for its commitments to value, innovation, undergraduate teaching, and the first-year student experience. And Nashville is widely recognized as a city on the rise, known for music, healthcare, tech, big business, and more. See what Belmont plus Nashville adds up to for you at belmont.edu.
Come join me, Andrew Filipponi.
And me, Patrick Peterson, 3-time NFL All-Pro cornerback.
Follow and listen to First and Pod on Mondays and Fridays on the free Odyssey app, wherever you get your podcasts.
Back in Milwaukee, Chicago Bulls up 8, 110-102 with 9:29 left here in the fourth quarter. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
Dan Bernstein here. We're talking Bulls on the Bernstein and Harris Show, middays 10 to 2 on The Score at Odyssey Sports Station, WSCR Chicago, WBMX HD2 Chicago.
And Bulls having their way so far. And you've had Kobe White stepping up, leading the Bulls with 29 points. Zach LaVine with 22, Vooch with 20. Playing really, really well right now, taking care of the Bucks. A very good Milwaukee Bucks team.
The Bulls have outscored the Bucks by 18 points beyond the arc. Connaughton's pass deflected by Kobe. Kobe with the steal. Kobe in the right corner, open 3. No. Rebound Jalen Smith. A step back left side, Ayo for 3. That shot was blocked by Connaughton. Loose. And then Dalen Terry muscled up a shot, draws the foul, and Terry with 2.
And here you got the energy of the Bulls right now. And Billy Donovan talked about a 10-man rotation, and this is probably why right now you got fresh legs in there. The energy defensively, poke the ball away, is off to the races. Kobe White gets the three-point shot, doesn't make it, but then you get 2 offensive rebounds in the same plays by different players hustling down the floor.
Terry makes the first of 2. 111-102. Bulls here in the fourth quarter at the 9:08 mark. Chuck Swirsky, Bill Weddington, Bill and Alyssa post-game coverage. We have Robbie Triano, Sean Sears in our network studios. Glenn Bowman spinning the dials here in Milwaukee. Dale and Terry goes 2 of 2. And it's a 112-102 lead for the Bulls. This is their biggest lead of the ball game. Prince. And they go foul line right to Terry. Here's Portis. Jump hook, right hand short.
See, Milwaukee's starting to stop play now. Is holding the ball, trying to make everything happen, getting a little tight.
Jalen Smith, 3-ball, rimmed out. Rebound Giannis. Here's Giannis out of the Cookpo. Over the midcourt line, driving and wins. The ball knocked out of his hands. He lost the handle. Down the floor, Io. Inside, Patrick Williams to send out Terry. Right side, Io. Io fires it in front. Kobe for 3, booking.
What a great possession right there. Everyone heads up play, just moving the basketball, finding the open man, not dribbling into double teams, making good passes. What a series.
The Bulls have lit up the Bucks 115 points at the 8:08 mark. They run pick and roll. Giannis spinning. Giannis is going to go to the line as he draws the foul where he's 5 of 12.
Yeah, and again, not a bad foul on Giannis. Send him to the foul line, as you just said. Not shooting the foul shot very good, where if he gets the ball inside that protected zone on the basket, he's going to dunk it.
Bulls going with Terry, Smith, Io, Williams. We got Vooch at the scores table with Levine. Milwaukee going with DeLon Wright, Portis, Prince, Green, and Lillard, and Giannis.
Bulls on a
Giannis just missed another free throw.
Yeah. Bulls on a 10-0 run right now as Billy Donovan called a timeout. And we will take a break as the Bulls are up 115-102 with 8:05 left here in the fourth quarter. You're listening to Chuck and Bill on 670 The Score on the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Billy Donovan here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks with an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at NissanUSA.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
There are lots of people you might want to share a Vrbo with. You may want to do a romantic getaway, enjoy a beach house with friends, or book a trip for the whole family. But one person you'll never want to share your stay with is the host. When you book a Vrbo, the host doesn't stay with you. So the only people you'll share the space with are your people. Vrbo Private Vacation Rentals. Relax. You booked a Vrbo.
Our new KFC 3-piece original recipe tenders, fries, and comeback sauce are just $5. A deal so tasty, our competitors might consider switching sides.
So no one will recognize me if I say how much I love your 11 herbs and spices.
Nope. I added a filter to your voice.
Sounds like it's only on your voice.
No, it's on your voice. Wait.
Let the chicken tender battles begin. Try the new 3-piece original recipe tenders, fries, and comeback sauce for $5. Only at KFC. It's finger-licking good. Prices and participation may vary. Taxes, tips, and fees extra.
I'm Rob Bradford of Baseball Isn't Boring, and we're going to have you covered every step of the way with all the craziness that comes with October baseball. So follow Baseball Isn't Boring in the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
And we're back in Milwaukee. Bulls up 13, 115-102. And Billy Donovan called a timeout. And this way he gets Zach LaVine and Vooch in the game before the foul shots are taken to get into a flow in the offense here as they come down the floor. So Bulls absolutely having their way, Charlie, as you just mentioned, shooting 50% from behind the three-point line, 19 of 38, and 51%, almost 52% overall from the field, shooting the ball well. The other thing is they've created 13 turnovers by Milwaukee and have scored off of those turnovers 24 points.
Giannis with a free throw makes 1 of 2. He's got 34 to match his jersey number at the 8-minute mark, 115-103. Bucks trailing on their home opening floor. Dalen Terry driving at the foul line. Boots with a spin on Portis. Jump hook right hand. No. Rebound Giannis. They go to Damian Lillard. Lillard in 30 minutes with a 21-point ball game. Lillard circle right. Comes up shooting on Io and buries a 14-footer on the right point.
You're going to see a lot of that right now where you're going to give him a screen and he has the ability to score, move the ball to the right guy.
Levine, one bounce, topside three, no. Long rebound, Bobby Portis. Portis accelerates over the timeline, waiting for his teammates to arrive, and he wisely gets it up to Damian Lillard. Lillard off a Portis screen, left side three, no. Put back good, Bobby Portis.
Now, Bobby Portis was a guy that set the screen about 10 feet off the three-point line and gets that offensive rebound. Someone's got to put a body on him.
Patrick Williams with a hand up. Dalen Terry at the foul line. Jump pass right side. Io for three. That's off the mark. Rebound, Giannis. Giannis negotiates his way in left forecourt on the right wing in front. It's DeLon right for three off the mark. Not sure that's the guy you want to take that shot, but here's Zach LaVine, a race to the rim, flips it up. Would no? Rebound Milwaukee. There was contact, no whistle.
The last time Dalen Terry left DeLon right open to go double team Giannis and see if they do it again.
Lillard D3, no, popped out. Rebound Io. We are at the 6.5-minute mark, fourth quarter, 115-107 Bulls. Patrick Williams with a blocking foul on DeLon right. Oh, they're going to count continuation. What a call by J.D. Rawls.
That's it. That was a nice little crossover going from the right hand to the left hand, getting over right, and the ball was picked up, so good call. The and one. And Patrick Williams.
He did the gather, Bill?
Yep. Patrick Williams becomes the sixth Bulls player to double-figure points. He's got 10 now, chance for 11.
Williams at the line, up and good. A three-point play for Patrick. 118-107 Bulls. Over the midcourt line, Giannis. Here we go again. Driving on Vooch. And he's fouled. But again, Bill, you know, the way he's shooting free throws, he's 6 of 14.
Yeah.
You know?
Bobby Portis should have just got an offensive foul. So he was setting the screen on Patrick Williams. He was sliding down the floor, setting the screen so Patrick Williams couldn't get around him. That's a foul away from the ball. Let's see what Giannis does here. As you said, this is 15th foul shot. What were you saying, Charlie?
He's now 7 of 15. Well, no, I mean, you take your chances.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna, I mean, 1 out of 2, it's not going to cut it. 118, 108, Bulls by 10, 6:17 to go. Giannis takes a deep breath. The release, it is up, and it is good. Barely, but it's good.
But it's good.
118, 109. Bulls, Giddey walks over the midcourt line with the belt high, left-hand dribble on the right side. Wide open, Kobe White, left corner, rainbow three. Got it. Kobe White.
And that's
with his 7th three ball.
That's all Giddey right there with a great pump fake and a pass over the top. Let's get Giddey with it.
17-footer on the right side, Giannis, but the Bulls will certainly take 3 for 2. 121-111 Bulls, 5:50 left, fourth quarter. Giddey again at the point. They're going to boost the swing out. Kobe attacking. Kobe inside Giddey. Up good, a little floater from 7 feet. Giddey from Kobe White.
And Giddey didn't just stand still on the drive. He made himself available inside the foul line and cut to the basket.
Top side three, Lillard off the mark. Rebound, Vooch. Giddey with a 14-point, 6 rebound, 9 assist game. Giddey with the belt high, left-hand dribble. Line to lane. They go inside Vooch, and Vooch's pass to Williams, and it's knocked away out of bounds by the Bucks. Lopez and Trent come in. Wright leaves, and Giannis is going to take a seat with 5:21 to go. Wow. The Bulls are up by 12 with 5:21 left, Bill.
Giannis has already played 33 minutes. And so you don't know if this is just a quick little break.
Levine. And on the pass-off, he's fouled by Trent. And again, Bill, we discussed this in the first half. Trent cannot guard Zach Levine.
No, he can't. And, Zach just too talented, can move with the basketball. And the Bulls have been playing really well here tonight. Mistakes have been rare. Defensively, they've been very active.
Boots on a pump. Boots on a drive with a spin on Lopez. And he gives it up to Zach Levine. Levine splits the defense, throws up a shot with the left hand. No foul. Lillard wanted to travel on Levine. I'll tell you what, credit Boots because he kind of lost the handle.
Yep. And Zach.
Well, Lopez fouled Zach in the chest area.
Yep. Oh, he got caught moving, had his hands out.
Crowd starting to file out here. A sellout of 17,790. The Bulls are going to hit back to Chicago in the Witten column to get ready for their home opener against OKC tomorrow. We'll be on the air at 6:45.
And it's time for our player of the game, sponsored by Tullamore Dew. When it's game time, it's Tully time. And how about Kobe White bouncing back tonight? Big time game. He's played 30 minutes. He has 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 35 points in this game. And of course, 3-point shooting, 7 of 12. He is tonight's player of the game.
Taurean Prince, power move, and he throws it down with the jam and slam. 4:45 to go. 125, 113, Bulls by a dozen.
And do we just get a foul or we
attack? A delay of the game. Delay of the game. Wow. How about that?
Who hit the ball?
So Kobe with a 35, 6 and 5 game, Bill. Levine with 24. Boots with a 28 and 3 game. Josh Giddey 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 9 assists. Patrick Williams with 11. It's a 126-123 ball game. Bulls. The Bulls are 20 of 41 from 3-point range.
How about that?
Milwaukee is 12 of 35. Kobe, jump pass, left corner, Boots, take that 3. Rainbow jumper, no. Weak side rebound, Williams, and he lays it in with the right hand. He just outfought Taurean Prince for that rebound.
Yep. And that was a great play right there. Good pass out to the corner for Vooch. He's been hot. He's hit a few threes from there already. And Patrick Williams goes in and gets a big-time rebound, his 5th of the game.
Well, we wanted an aggressive Patrick Williams tonight, Bill, and he has delivered.
Yes.
Lopez unattended top side 3. No, hit back rim, long rebound. Prince left side, and it's Damian Lillard. Got it right down the pipe with 4:11 to go. 128-116 Bulls. Giddey against Lillard. They go to Boots, wide left side on the hash mark. Kobe White. White against Trent. Levine now with a touch with 9 on the clock. They double him. Change of direction. Dribble drive to the rim. No, on a runner with the left hand. Rebound Prince to Lillard. Damian Lillard over the midcourt line. A bad pass. Intercepted by Kobe. Kobe is going to settle things down near sideline. Burns a timeout. We're going to take a break. 3:44 left, 4th. 128-116 Bulls on 670 The Score and the Bulls Basketball Network.
This is where the Bulls play.
Oh, my goodness, that was sick.
Listen to Chuck and Bill call all the action right here on the Chicago Bulls Radio Network.
What if you could hear your favorite song for the first time again? Introducing the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks. With an available Bose Personal Plus sound system that uses speakers in the headrest to create a 360-degree listening experience. You've never heard anything like this. Reimagine your music and your drive. Experience the all-new, reimagined Nissan Kicks for yourself at nissanusa.com today.
Available feature. Bose is a registered trademark of the Bose Corporation.
Hey, Mike Valenti here, host of Cash the Ticket alongside my partner, Jim Costa. It's really simple. Are you tired of podcasts claiming they're a bunch of pro bettors when they live in their mommy's basement? Are you tired of podcasts that claim they hit 80% of the games when really they just lose like most of us? Then Cash the Ticket's the spot for you. We're real, we're transparent, we're having a hell of a good time with it, and we sit there and we're there for the sweat with you guys. We're just trying to figure it out just like you. Follow and listen to Cash the Ticket on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
The ideal college search ends with you finding an A-plus school in an A-plus city, and that's exactly what you'll find at Belmont University in Nashville, Tennessee. Belmont is ranked by U.S. News & World Report for being one of the top universities in the nation for its commitments to value, innovation, undergraduate teaching, and the first-year student experience. And Nashville is widely recognized as a city on the rise, known for music, healthcare, tech, big business, and more. See what Belmont plus Nashville adds up to for you at belmont.edu.
And we're back in Milwaukee, 128-116. Bulls having their way here in the fourth quarter. Great play. Kobe White, defensive steal. Then tells everybody, calm down, slow down, and Billy Donovan takes advantage. You know what? You're right. Let's take some time off the clock now. We don't want to stall, but we want to take time off the clock, get good shots here, and finish this game out strong.
Giddy on the inbounds to White with 18 on the clock. Kobe splits the defense. They go to Vooch. Right corner, Williams comes up shooting. Would no. Rebound, Lillard.
You got a good look, good ball movement on that shot.
Lillard with 26. They go high post. Lopez back to Lillard. Lopez sets a screen for Damian Lillard. They feed Lopez, driving to the rim, and a foul. Vooch was there. That's going to put Lopez at the line. He has had a very unproductive night. He is 2 of 10 from the field. He has missed 5 threes in 6 attempts. His first free throw attempt of the ball game with 5 points and 4 rebounds.
He was questionable. Yes, didn't he get hit in the head? Was it Lopez? He was questionable for a while, then probable. Questionable, then probable. So there was some questions about him, but he has not played well tonight. It's not a normal game for him.
82% career free throw shooter. Spins that ball. Another toss-up and good for Brook Lopez. 10-point lead for the Bulls with 3:18 left, fourth quarter. Again, building a list of post-game coverage right after the ball game. Stick around, folks. Kobe. And we go to Zach LaVine. Oh, right hand dribble in front. Vooch. Another 3. And he missed. Rebound, Giannis. Vooch has been terrific beyond the arc. He's 4 of 9. It's a 10-point lead for the Bulls. Lillard probing. Lillard with the runner. Got it. 128-120 Bulls with 2:51 to go.
What's happened to the Bulls here, Bill? They're missing a couple of three-point shots in their shot attempts.
Kobe, dribble drive. The handoff Vooch. He got hit from behind by Giannis. And Giannis going to Vooch. Say, you all right?
Yep. Got hit in the head. Lillard got screened. Their fans here are upset. Thought it was a moving screen, but it wasn't. And it's time for our great stat of the game, sponsored by Great Clips. It's going to be great. And it absolutely is great tonight. And take in mind, the Bulls have missed the last 2 3-pointers, but they're 20 of 44 from behind the three-point line. That's 45%. What a difference a game makes. Remember, they were 29% against the New Orleans Hornets the other night, but tonight, three-point shooting is the great stat of the game, sponsored by Great Clips. It's gonna be great.
Vooch makes the first of 2. You know, Bill, Ayo is the only reserve to play 20 or more minutes. He's had a tough night, 1 of 7, but the Bulls bench has scored 9 points. Billy Donovan kind of tightening up that rotation tonight.
Well, Bulls bench has scored. Smith has 11.
I'm sorry, you're right. I just saw that. My screen is a little off. 120 to 130. Bulls up by 10. Here's Giddy, turns the corner, feeds Williams left corner. Williams shot blocked by Lopez. Vooch picks up the loose change, gives up to Giddy, left wing open 3, good.
Wow.
That's going to be it.
Yep.
2:12 to go in, and 133, 120 ball game. Bulls in front. We'll take a break right here on 670 The Score and the Bulls Radio Network.
Bulls fans, Ayo Dosunmu here. This is where the Bulls play. Listen to every game right here on Sports Radio 670 The Score, Chicago's official radio home for Bulls basketball.
Hey, Mike Valenti here, host of Cash the Ticket alongside my partner, Jim Costa. It's really simple. Are you tired of podcasts claiming they're a bunch of pro bettors when they live in their mommy's basement? Are you tired of podcasts that claim they hit 80% of the games when really they just lose like most of us? Then Cash the Ticket's the spot for you. We're real, we're transparent, we're having a hell of a good time with it, and we sit there and we're there for the sweat with you guys. We're just trying to figure it out just like you. Follow and listen to Cash the Ticket on the free Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Chicago football fans rejoice. Listen to the Take the North podcast starring Mark Grody and Dan Wiederer.
You know, it was shaky early on. The players felt the same way. They're like, okay, wait a minute. Is this guy good? And then you're like, oh, yeah, okay.
So I think they're seeing it, and I think they're feeling it. They're feeling what momentum is like when you can score 5 touchdowns in a football game.
The Take the North podcast. Listen on the Odyssey app or wherever you get your podcasts.
And we're back in Milwaukee with Chuck Swirsky, Bill Wennington. Bulls having their way now, 133-120. Bulls have outscored the Bucks 31-25 in this fourth quarter and have actually scored 30 or more points in every quarter in this game. And playing really well. This is the way we saw the Bulls play in preseason, Charlie. They're moving the basketball around and hitting them, taking a lot of three-point shots and making them.
All right, Milwaukee ball. Giannis coming off the screen. Gary Trent Jr. 3-ball way off the mark. Hit glass, no rim. And it caroms off the window. Rebounded by the Bulls. We have 1:54 to go in the fourth quarter. The Bulls have lit up the Bucks for 133 points. Levine trying to thread the needle across the lane for Vooch, who is camped in the back quarter. Deflected away out of bounds by the Bucks, and waving the white flag is Doc Rivers. He's going deep in the bench.
And a great play by Vooch. Saw that ball got hit by Gary Trent Jr. Just pulled his hands away, let the ball go out of bounds. Never catch a deflected pass if you're on the sideline. It's really hard, and if you can't get it, it's going to go out of bounds off of you. So good play by Vooch. Bulls have 12 seconds on the shot clock.
And we got A.J. Jackson in, second-year player out of UConn. Here's Kobe, left wing 3, no. Rebound, A.J. Green. We have Ryan Rollins coming in, third-year player out of Toledo. And the jumper taken and missed by Marshawn Beauchamp. They're still waiting for him to kind of turn the corner a little bit with his career, a third-year player who came out of the G League with Ignite. 133, 120 with 90 seconds left. Again, post-game coverage coming up next with Alyssa Bergamini and Bill Wennington. Wide right on the baseline. And they go to Jackson. They go to Green. Sideline right. Up top, Rollins. Smith at the top of the key, but a handoff to Beauchamp. Beauchamp double drive and underneath. And the pass goes off the hands of Johnson.
Yeah, just no recognition on that. Beauchamp should have shot the ball at the rim. Really nowhere to throw the ball.
Correct.
And it's all academic right now as Billy Donovan.
He's going to go to the bench.
Yeah, he called the timeout to get some subs in right now. So we'll keep it right here for this one. This will be a short break. But Bulls having their way against Milwaukee tonight. And it started right away. I mean, we knew it was going to be a high-scoring game. But the Bulls' offense was working right away. 30-32, the Bulls were down 2 in the first quarter. Next quarter, 33-32, Bulls up 1. Third quarter, Bulls start to really open up offensively, and 39-31. And tonight, in the fourth quarter, it's 31-25 so far. The offense has been there. And again, we knew in New Orleans that 29%, that wasn't the Bulls. They're better than that. They're shooting really well tonight, 45% from behind the three-point line. They've taken 94 shots already here with a minute left. They only took 88 shots in the New Orleans game. And 46 of those 94 shots have been three-pointers. So Billy Donovan, true to his word, that's the system they're trying to run. And they stuck with the game plan here tonight, and it's worked so far against this Milwaukee Bucks team.
Bill, the Bulls have outscored Milwaukee by 24 points beyond the arc. That's your game right there.
Yeah, that's huge. And how many times last year, every game, they got outscored by the 3-point line. So that's been a focus of the Bulls offensively to get more 3-point shots up, and also to make more. And so far, they've done just that.
Well, the starters certainly have produced tonight, no question about it. Julian Phillips driving. And to go to IO, lines up left side, 3 no. Rebound, Milwaukee. We're down to the final minute here. A.J. Johnson with a handoff to Green. Smith, one bounce handoff to Beauchamp. You got Jalen Horton-Tucker on the floor now. You can tell Charles Barkley that he plays for the Bulls. You hear what happened last night, Bill? You see that clip?
I did not.
Dribble drive. Johnson is fouled by Matas Buzelis.
Barkley didn't know who he played for?
Correct.
I like Charles. He's my guy, though.
Yeah. So Ryan Rollins, he's going to go to the line. So they did this, what team does he play for?
Right.
Because Charles really doesn't stay on top of things transactionally, right, in the NBA. So he said, all right, how about Jalen Horton-Tucker? He goes, Utah. And he played for Utah last year. And he said, no.
Well, at least
Bulls.
he knew that.
Yeah.
You know what? It is hard at the beginning of the season. The first 2 weeks of the season is tough because guys do get traded. And if they're not paying attention, there are a lot of moves.
133, 122 Bulls. 30 seconds to go. Horton-Tucker. And they go up top to Terry. And they feed Matas Buzelis, the 9th youngest player to score for the Bulls in the history of the ball club. The youngest player to score an NBA point was Eddie Curry, 18 years plus. Buzelis turnaround 10-footer air, and it goes out of bounds.
And he started to make that move. He was looking to throw the ball to Jalen Phillips in the corner, but he was guarded, so he had to throw it up at the last second and didn't quite get the elevation he needed to get a nice, easy shot up.
133, 122 Bulls. Again, a quick turnaround at the United Center tomorrow. Bulls home opener against OKC. Thunder went on the road last night, beating Denver. And all the way to the rim, Johnson, no. Rebounded by the Bulls. We have 3 seconds to go. And this ball game is over. Hold my beer, Milwaukee. Bulls win. Bulls win. Bulls win. 133, 122.
Oh, my.
Time to dance here in Wisconsin.
There you go. You are going to get a dance. You're going to do it this year, right?
Yeah, first one.
Absolutely.
All right, so, Bill, we're going to, let's see. We're going to have a post-game guest. And as soon as the players are meeting, good sportsmanship on the part of the Bulls and the Bucks. And as soon as we get Josh Giddey, hopefully, Josh, we're going to have him come over to the scorers table for a post-game interview.
Yep. And we got the two Joshes.
Yep. Josh Schurer, the media relations